Já estou a ver.
Eu estou-me a ver a mim próprio, estou-me a ver a mim próprio.
Meta, what?
Epá, não pudesse ter computador aqui.
Like, you're gonna have to practice English, guys, because this is gonna be...
Então, pera lá.
Entendeu?
Onde é que está? Estás aí?
Você trocou o Guilherme, foi com o Boda.
Ui.
Lembra do personagem.
Estás aí, Guilherme? Acho que ele não está cá.
Alô?
Alô?
Alô,
Mas
alô?
agora estou com duas calls convosco.
Sim.
Então,
agora
Carlos,
vou ligar a segunda,
supostamente-
acho eu.
Espera aí que está a fazer algo.
Tá, sou eu que tenho que desligar aqui o meu microfone. Guilherme, tu não me estás a ouvir?
Agora estou, mas deixei de vos ouvir. Agora parou outra vez.
Nós já estamos no live?
Eles não estavam a ver? Eu estou-vos a ver, mas está só sem som, não é?
Yeah.
Está tipo 5 segundos atrasado.
Sim, está o countdown.
Yeah.
Epá, se calhar vou fazer o live do DFTA. Eu tenho aqui o áudio, Sou eu, Carlos.
Eu não estou a ouvir. Não sei se é suposto, mas não estou a ouvir. Agora estou. Agora sim. Pois, sim. Dá, bora. Já estão 3 pessoas a ver. E a Vera? Então já testaram a fazer o screen share? Oh, Madaíl, chegaste a fazer o screen share do teu computador? Funcionou?
Vê lá.
Ok, fizeste já? Já está? Mas olha que no meu não apareceu. Olha, não ficou aqui, Madaíl. Eu não estou a ver o teu screen share. Não. É que nós estamos com duas calls ao mesmo tempo, porque é propósito. Ah, ok, tranquilo, tranquilo. Nossa. Olha o Madaíl, o Afonso está-me a ouvir. Live. Yeah.
Passa aí o meu, passa aí. O meu esqueci.
Hello. We are starting with a toast because we forgot to do it.
No, we've had one too many by now.
Yeah, pretty much. Guys, welcome to RTC Live Show, episode number 3 of this new series. Episode number, who cares about from the beginning of the series. I already lost count. So welcome to this third chapter. Today, this is going to be a very special day. You will see in a minute. I have 3 amazing guests, and we already started with an amazing dinner that went quite
well.
Yeah.
We toasted a lot.
So, first of all, thank you so much for all the feedback regarding this live show that we're doing. This is the objective of this, you know what it is. It's just to bring friends here, talk about visual effects, movies, comics, digital arts, whatever. Basically, to have a good time and have a glass. So first of all, let's just start with
toast.
Let's start with the toast.
Yeah.
You guys can't see it, but
GG.
yeah, we'll start with that. All right.
This is my first glass of wine tonight.
Without any further ado, let me introduce you to these 3 guys that I invited. This is the second time that I interview. The first time was during the VFX gang that I did with Carlos Conceicao and Omar Fernandes.
Hey guys.
Yep. I think they might be
I hope so.
seeing us. Yep. And the second time there was a member left from that interview, Miguel. So without any further ado, let me introduce you. Let me see if this works. Oh yeah. Look at this. So we have on the top left corner João Marchante,
How's it going?
producer from Nebula Studios. We have on the bottom right,
You mean here?
like
Here,
there, Miguel Madaíl Freitas,
Oh, there.
director
right
and
that way.
director and CG supervisor, and on there,
No, that place.
There.
There.
we have Guilherme Afonso, director of Nebula Studios as well. Hi guys, welcome to this crazy studio. We already have people sending message to us.
Hi, people.
Yep. If you wanna
haven't asked them.
ask questions to our guests, just feel free. This is gonna go south today. This
Guaranteed.
is not gonna be a normal podcast. First of all, this is the first time that I'm doing the podcast with 4 cameras and another Skype call and another live demo that we're gonna have to do here.
And the dog.
And the dog. Well, the dog was here the last time. And the gecko as
he's
well.
going to
The
make-
gecko.
There was a
he
gecko
was,
here.
but he's going to make a live demo.
The dog is gonna make a live demo.
Yes, he will.
We can try to do that.
Oh, his
We
name
can
is Jazz, so
Yeah.
he must make a live demo.
We can try to do that. depends on how many glasses do we have.
Just, it should be something.
Yeah, so stay tuned. Thank you very much for staying with us. The last time and the previous time we had 1,800 people watching this video and like an average of 25 people staying with us throughout almost three hours. So I don't even know why you stay here for 3 hours, but thank you so much for staying with us. It's flattering for me.
Let's go for a new record.
Yeah, let's
3
do
hours
it.
and
Let's
1
do
minute.
it. Let's
Go.
do it. It was actually 2 hours and 40 something. So
Fine.
we can break it. We can break it
break
today.
it.
I'm pretty
We can do
sure. All right, guys. Tell me everything. What are we doing here? Tell me about what you guys do. Who wants to start? This is going to be like a
I'm
4
gonna
guys.
start. I'm gonna take.
All right.
I'm gonna start.
Let's-
So it's pretty easy.
Let's throw the potato to Guilherme. all alone.
Yeah,
Oh.
the guy
Jump
who's
into
not
the
in the
water.
studio should start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy-
Oh, okay.
The guy that's not drunk.
No, I'm gonna save Guilherme. I'll do it.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's a very simple answer to a very simple question. What are we doing here tonight? Well, Carlos has very generously invited us
Yeah.
to be here because we'll be premiering our short film, Don't Feed These Animals, on September 10th. So let's just get out of the way and have fun.
We need to talk about this short because I
will,
I was
sure we
privileged enough for you guys to give me like a sneak peek
We did.
of this, and let me tell you that I was pissing laughing, man. It was so good. Honestly, it's really good.
Yeah,
It's something that you need to carry on and develop that
Marathon.
story into a longer story. Like you want more. You want more of
we're
that.
trying. We're trying our asses off. I'm pretty sure they had fun doing it. I'm sure they're having fun doing the additional content for the Instagram channel that we're going to reveal soon.
Oh,
There is one. There is an Instagram channel, guys.
That is good.
And they're having fun doing that content, and we hope that we'll be having fun as well, which is the most important part of all this. Having fun doing, if we're allowed to do a longer thing, a longer version, maybe a feature film or a series or whatever. We're trying hard to do more stuff regarding the short film that you guys are going to see on September 10th.
there's so much to talk about this. Like I know there were some Oscar mentioned in for this short film. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
something.
We
Tell me about that.
We got listed like in the long list, then eventually
Long list,
we
right?
never got to a nomination. But who cares for us being on the long list? It's like,
We won.
we won.
Yeah, we won.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It's the same feeling, you know.
The nomination championship.
Exactly. Just the fact that you are.
Come
in
on,
the-
long
in the-
list is
Long list is nice.
really
Yeah,
cool.
It's
nice,
really.
it's nice.
I mean, we made this for a bit for. We made this a bit for ourselves. Like try to do something and accomplish. Eventually, trying to get somewhere with it, but never in our simplest ideas and our most ridiculous, amazing ideas would be thinking of going to a long list in the Oscars. I mean, so it's already a win, for sure.
Oh man, that's a super win.
But
Was this like a challenge? Like you did this to kind of up your game?
I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, we, for those who don't know, we work together at Nebula, which is
Mhm.
an animation studio based in Lisbon, Portugal, and most of our work is related to Jazz is here, related to advertising, and well, it's been most of our work careers. It's been about giving life to other people's characters and ideas and concepts and ads and whatnot, and we have a lot of fun doing that. But we always wanted to have something of our own. I mean, we saved pennies and time, and
Your
and-
proper IP, right?
yeah,
Your own IP.
we pretty much started laying the foundation and getting the building blocks to eventually do this in a proper way between our current work. So we never actually stopped working. They worked their asses off,
Yeah.
like directing the short film and regular commercial.
This was the pet project.
yeah, this was our pet project. Yeah, it was a Godzilla pet project.
How do you start this, Guilherme? How do you start this pet project out of nothing, out of your own time?
Oh, this started a long time ago.
In
Longer before we had
1989.
the first draw of the rabbit, which we are fortunately enough to be friends and partners with João da Silva, who is the artist who created the characters, not only the rabbit but also the carrots and the other characters. I don't want to reveal them. Yeah, the start of all of this was with a simple draw that José gave me in a Christmas party at Nebula, and it was this funny little rabbit with some bulbs in his head, like a Frankenstein bunny. And me and Miguel, when we saw the drawing, we said, okay, man, we want to do something. We want to do a movie. Let's do this. Let's tell the tale of this guy. And who knows? Let's see where we get with this. And this was about 3 years ago.
3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah man.
Yeah, it started a lot sooner than that. Ever since I started working with them, like almost 9 years ago, we soon realized that we really wanted to make something more than just having a briefing from clients and manually, technically achieve what their vision was. So we have a lot of ideas in the drawers that never got to see the light of the day.
Drawings in the drawers.
Drawings in the drawers. Oh, D&D. Yeah, but that idea of trying to make something of our own, that you can also put yourselves in the world as creators, not only as doers, was much feeling of this needs to happen someday. The fact that Don't Feed These Animals was made in this specific time was like this gathering of all kind of different situations. It could happen a lot sooner, but it didn't because it takes a lot of time. As you know, time takes a lot of money, and sometimes it's basically being afraid of just going and doing it, you know. And I think it was in that moment when you realize you're getting old, you know. Everyone is getting old. Like when you're 20, when you're 15, you say, "Oh, I'm so thin. I'm gonna get bigger. Like when I'm 20, I'm gonna be like huge." And then when you're used, I'm still young.
Like,
When 25, I'm still in time. But then when you realize you're like 30, 35, and you think,
I haven't done it. I haven't done it
probably
yet.
this will never happen. You know.
30s are the new teens. No way.
and Don't Feed These Animals was not like the easiest idea to pull off and accomplish and produce, but it was like, no, just F it, you know. I'm not sure. I think I can just.
You can say it.
Yeah, I know. I think it's the first time that I didn't say it. I said it in presentations.
Say
So
We
fuck
don't
it. I'm gonna say it
We
again.
don't have a lot
Okay.
of filters. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
this
part
is
of work, I
unfiltered
guess.
podcast.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Kids, don't listen to this, but fuck it. And it was the perfect time, and just let's go. And
Oh,
do
man,
it.
there's 16 people watching us live. 17 and
Hey,
counting.
guys.
And counting.
Good evening.
Say hi. We
Hi.
we can see your comments here. We have Rafael, Afonso, Mudnag, the Gandum brothers are watching us.
Hey guys.
Vanessa
Hey.
dos Santos
Hey, Vanessa.
Henriques,
Woo.
António Coquito,
Hey Coquito.
Cidrais. Olha o
Carlos.
Cidrais. Olha aí, olha aí, olha aí.
A big shout out to the brothers. I just watched your live with the Carlos like before we came here.
Congratulations.
That was
amazing.
interesting, man. That
You guys
was
are amazing.
that was super interesting.
Awesome
To you.
stuff that you do. Yeah, and to Carlos as well, and Coqui, to everyone.
yeah, so it
Shall we show the trailer just for people to understand what are we talking about?
Yeah, so
Yeah, I think
Yeah?
makes sense.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can show the trailer.
I think
Yeah,
it's
we're
nice.
just like blah 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 blah. blah.
Oh, more people.
Everything.
Bruno.
Hey, Bruno, Gaspar, woo! Hey guys.
André Gaspar.
Yeah, I mean, the trailer is well, it's pretty much what it is. It's a trailer that we did quite a few. I'm not sure if the
Sebastião Lopes.
Yeah. Of course.
Alguém pode fazer mukbang?
I don't even know what that is.
Well, we do. Come on, we can film the food. There's no way like.
There's no way we can film the food.
Oh,
Sebastião, trust me, we can make a mukbang. We can. I'm not sure if I will. Depend on how many glasses I drink, but for sure João will.
Well, maybe.
Milton Fernandes is watching. Hi, Milton. How's
Hi,
it going?
Milton.
Hey,
Woo! How's it going, guys?
all right. Let me show you.
As,
Let me show you the
as one
trailer.
comedian
Right?
said, let's look at the trailer.
Let's look at the trailer. All right. So the FTA trailer, right?
Yep.
Launch it. Acho que é delícia. É delícia. Podem falar, nós tá live.
Estamos ouvindo?
Sim, sim.
Ah, bom. Esta
Podem
malta
falar.
para estar ali em casa a ver, pá, no conforto do lar, não sabem.
Don't feed these animals.
Don't feed these animals.
Oh, that's a nice.
Soon, on September 10th.
There was a man.
That's a nice man. That's a nice voice. I'm always putting the glass like right in front of you.
One rabbit.
Well, first things first. The trailer has a lot of a horror movie vibe that is not present in the actual short
Yeah.
film.
It is
Yeah.
present.
And
But
we've
not that
heard that a
much.
lot, and that's fine. We're okay with it, and it's pretty funny because based on this trailer, and you guys haven't seen the short film yet, but you will. It's pretty funny because we've been selected in horror movie festivals on one hand, and we've been accepted in
kids
if I'm not
festivals.
mistaken, yeah, we've actually been awarded in
Yeah.
kids festivals. So it's pretty funny to have one short film that goes both ways, I guess.
It's a new genre.
It's a new genre. It's kid terror. Kid horror.
Kid horror.
Yeah, but we said it already. That was something that we tried to accomplish in precisely not having a film that is specifically in one niche. And it's a lot harder to like try to do a horror movie, but still can be recognized as a children's
It is,
safe.
man.
You know,
Such an achievement.
it was because some people can say it's not defined. You know, there's not a clearly
Who
defined
cares?
style.
Who cares
But
about
that
about
was
the
like
label,
our main
man?
goal. It's like something that you can either see as a kid and still have fun with it and understand it as a kid, but
Absolutely.
still have those little scary moments.
And kids do understand it because we have children.
Oh, they understand much
We're at
better
that
than
point in life
grown-ups.
where we have children, and they do understand it. It's very funny.
How many awards did you get? Because I last time I
1
saw you
million.
posting the awards, like the list is like
no. Wait,
you need to
wait,
get
wait,
it
wait.
smaller.
I'm glad you got fooled, but it goes nominations and awards.
Marketing.
Okay. So it's nominations.
A lot of nominations, some awards. Fortunately, yeah. So
Yeah,
we
100
did get some awards. Guilherme.
nominations and 20 awards.
Exactly.
20 awards.
You know-
like yeah, just a few
No,
nominations.
you know-
20
well,
awards is a lot of awards.
He knows
man.
it. He knows it by heart because he did the graphic. So he knows which ones are there.
Ruben Valent, great work on the short movie, guys.
Thank you.
Have you
Uh,
seen it? Have you seen it?
Have you seen it?
Have you seen it? That's the thing.
I
man.
love this mic, man. I gotta get one for myself.
Ah.
I'm gonna wake up and
Hello, world.
I'm gonna go in the mirror and go.
Can you do this as well?
Hello.
Clarice.
Hey, gorgeous. Good morning. Okay, so let's everyone talk like this.
So Ruben has seen it. And
Ruben
maybe-
has seen it.
Maybe he was in the online premiere, either online with Nuno Markel at Cavo do Markel. We've been there.
You've been there.
This show in Portugal, and he did stream it because it was during the live session, and we did so it wasn't online. It was in a small theater that we brought some friends over, and some of them brought friends, and we showed them what we wanted to do. And here's our baby for the last 2.5 months of our free time, because we kept always working. We never stopped working, and here it is. And help us spread the word. And I hope you guys enjoyed as much as we enjoyed doing it, and have fun and let us know whatever. I mean,
How was his reaction? Marco's reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
man.
loved it actually, right?
Yeah, he did. I mean, he was a big supporter of the whole thing. Once he saw it, he was like, "I want to meet you guys. I want to go to the studio."
Yeah, he was a lot more-
It's brilliant, man. It's brilliant.
No, we were like, he likes it. I mean, for real?
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Like when it's gonna premiere in 10th of September,
10th.
right? September 10th.
Yeah. So next week.
Next week. What YouTube
Yeah,
platform.
YouTube.
And then you're gonna share it.
We're gonna
probably
share the
on, like,
link
everywhere.
and
Right?
it's gonna go as a live session. It's gonna be a live event, like a virtual cinema, if you like, and then it's gonna be online for you guys to see it. So if you miss the actual hour, you're gonna go and be able to see it 5 minutes afterwards. Yeah, but it's gonna be cool.
Really good. Tell me about the process. Like what technology did you choose to do this?
Okay.
I know it's a long story. We've talked about this the last time.
We have
but,
wine. We have
but
time. Yeah, who cares?
There's a few
There's
bottles
food,
in
yeah,
there.
there's beverages.
There's food. You guys can't see the food, but there's some food on the table.
There's
There's a
food,
mukbang.
guys. There's food.
You have some fugaces dog shit, which is like something that you've never tried.
I'd
but-
love to, but
Yeah, you
I'm
got,
full, man.
Come on.
We have this beautiful, tasty dinner.
We have
He's gonna-
these honey salted
Cacahuète.
peanuts.
We have les cacahuètes.
Les cacahuètes, c'est très bon. Il y a des petits chocolats.
The wafer.
Les petits chocolate cookies. Les cookies, they don't feed
The
these
cookies.
animals.
Oh my
Don't feed these cookies.
don't feed these cookies.
We have chips, we have popcorns, we
And we
have
have wine. White
just
wine,
a
red
tiny
wine.
bit of
We're
wine.
good. We're good. But yeah, what was the question again?
Technology. Like how
Okay,
did you
so-
start this?
Okay,
What
so
did you choose?
we chose technology.
We decided to go with the Spectrum 48.
But it was too
Why are you
powerful.
laughing?
It was too powerful.
Yeah, and
And then Guilherme is like, "What the fuck are they drinking?" there is a story behind this
this
Spectrum
isn't supposed to
thing.
be serious. I mean,
No. We knew that from
this
the
isn't
start.
supposed to be serious.
This
You
is
you
not supposed to be
you
serious.
would not give us wine at all. You know what I mean,
As you can
it's
hear,
a trap.
Man, there's 25 people watching,
this
they
was
must be
never
liking.
going to be serious. Carlos You know, guys, you can hear it. Carlos has the best laugh ever. There he goes. So this could never be serious. But Guilherme is behind on a couple of glasses of wine, I'm pretty sure. Because I know Guilherme and I know our dinner.
Guilherme, tell us about how did it start?
Guilherme is like, what's happening over there, folks?
I'm the sober one. Yeah.
The sober one.
I should drive the car.
You're the light sober. Oh, wait, sorry.
You're still not on time to catch up.
Yeah. Just
Go get the ketchup.
So
Oh my goodness.
We're sinking.
Oh my goodness.
But wait. So technology, right?
Technology.
I'm gonna get this back on track. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The producer always trying to get things back on track.
Guys, wait.
All right, let's do
Get
it.
off the stratosphere, guys. Come on. Down. So it was actually it's actually very
Spectrum.
Spectrum.
Sponsor track.
Yeah, it's the technology is actually very much more connected to the start of the project itself as one would think. We just didn't pick the current platform that we were working in or the pipeline. It was actually the other way around. We used the short film to try out a new platform and a new pipeline, and we actually used that opportunity to try and have some support because we were using a different pipeline back then. And nowadays, in our studio, the production pipeline is based on Cinema 4D and After Effects. So that's what we use.
How was it before?
It was 3D Max and After Effects.
And Spectrum.
Yeah, for the soundtrack.
I'm in for all night.
Hashtag Spectrum.
Yeah.
But we used Max. We used Max with V-Ray as the rendering engine. And then we changed for and after the short film. We changed for Cinema 4D, Redshift, and After Effects.
This deserves a much bigger story.
Biggest
about
one. Yeah. There is one.
Yeah, basically, I was born with Max.
I think we were all born
One
with
with
Max.
Max. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, with a pirate version.
Let me guess.
With a pirate version of Max.
Archviz, no?
Yeah.
Not only,
it
but
was
yeah.
my
Building
first commercial
houses.
project at 17. I made a Archviz project for my aunt.
Yeah.
She was an architect, and probably when it was
The first and last, no?
Almost.
How I wished, but almost. Yeah, fortunately. But yeah, I came out with Max. Before it was Max. Before it was Max, it was still
Spectrum.
on Spectrum. Max, it was a pixelized version of Max on Spectrum. Then it was Max Mega Drive. but before it was on DOS. So I'm so old, you know.
Yeah.
I started with it.
Come on, I'm the oldest. We've just realized that I'm the oldest
Yeah.
But you
We're
look younger.
baffled.
here. How?
We're baffled. Carlos is 49 years old. Okay,
doesn't
this
look-
guy is pre-Spectrum.
He doesn't look that old because he's not. He's.
But I look
54
quite short.
actually.
No.
This guy does everything on an abacus, you know? All very analog.
All very analog. We can do that. We can explain that one afterwards as well.
So 3ds Max. You started with 3ds Max.
So a lot of using Max it was very, very. I'm a Max guy, you know. Even though I don't care.
And
for
when
that,
we
but
started working together, you used Max, and it was the de facto
That was it.
pipeline. Yeah.
every single time we used Max, I tried to. I actually learned Maya before it was part of Autodesk, still on Alias. That's how I started on 3D as an industry. Because I already knew, because I self-taught myself at home, but always loved Max and not really wanting to try to learn any new software, you know. And as you get old, old donkeys don't learn
new tricks, right?
tricks or languages, whatever. But at the studio, we had a colleague, João Batista.
Hey,
João. And he was also a Max guy before, And at the free times, he started to learn Cinema 4D, and at the studio, he already knew Cinema 4D, but was like forced to use Max because I used Max basically.
And you were the boss.
And
it was our pipeline. I mean,
I was like, okay,
if you want to work
I
together,
can do anything, and he could use both software. So it was like, okay, I can do that in Max, but you should see what I can do in Cinema 4D because you get blown away. And at the time, everyone was like, shut up. It just does shiny balls.
Yeah.
It's just
Motion
shiny
stuff,
software. It
motion
does shiny
stuff.
balls. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care for your Bible.
It's pretty much like what the general public thinks about Cinema 4D.
it's a
Probably not
misconception.
here, but
It's a
I mean,
misconception, actually.
3 years ago,
Yeah,
for
3
sure.
years ago.
For sure. Shiny balls. So every single project that we did with Max, it was like we could do this part a bit quicker or have more control or faster or better, and still very no, you don't fool me. But since he was like showing us little techniques each time, we slowly became to that's interesting. That's cool. And every time we were like trying to fucking like, but can you like put? It was like showing us the cloners and tracings, and then we're like, but can you like do something that he couldn't? Every single time, like, see, Max is better. I can't do that, but Max is better. Shut up with your false gods. but at some point, when we began to try to think of the whole idea of making Don't Feed These Animals, and we thought about the serious questions of how can we make this without software, without real money to pull up this big pipeline. Let's try to approach the software companies and try to like see how it can go. But probably Autodesk is not a good idea to do so. So that's when we thought, what about cinema? João already shown us a lot of cool stuff. Oh, I'm losing my mind.
For the last
I'm sorry,
years.
I just lost it completely because it was not just those times. It was, now I remember, I'm seeing the light. It was this time.
You need another glass.
It was this time when João actually showed us the possibilities to rig a character, and with the tools from the shelf, you could do a lot of things that I couldn't do in Max.
Easily.
Without easily.
Sorry.
And that's when I'm like, come on, okay, cloners are cool for shine balls, but now you're actually showing us that it's
something that
really
that
cool
is
for
the real
character
deal.
animation that really allows us to push the boundaries of animation and move us forward.
That's when we realized that it was a common misconception to
Exactly.
only just like think as of Cinema 4D as an aid or a tool to do motion graphics.
Yeah.
It's a very powerful tool, and it's a very easy tool to use. And João pretty much showed you that it was specifically for character animation.
Yeah, and then when we researched for character animation Cinema 4D, and there was none. A lot of balls.
There wasn't. 'Cause
A lot
no
of
one
balls.
did.
A lot of
it's like-
shiny
it's
balls.
Like, it's like what's the word for
Turntables?
No, man. Kidding you, na boca. Toma lá. Loops. No, it's
Endless loops.
It's a loop because no one tried and pushed the character's features, and no one did character animation, so no one knew about the character features, and no one knew
Exactly.
did animation. So they were stuck in a loop. Actually, Maxon was stuck in a loop. They know that. They knew that, and we kind of realized that through that research. Is that, you know what? Maybe these guys are, with their good software and their lack of general perception or the general misconception that cinema is not good for character animation, maybe we can do something about it, and it's going to be a win-win situation. So we approached Maxon and said, hey, we want to do a character-based animation. You guys have great character animation tools.
Which you don't know of.
Which you don't
no
know.
one no, you
don't
guys
even
are the
know
only
it.
ones who know because you make the tool, but no one knows about it. The general public doesn't. The community, the CG community, the animation community doesn't know it. And so we would like to make a short film that was character-driven, character animation-driven, and we would like to use Cinema 4D. And in turn, you would get like a very good showcase of what's possible with your tools. And they said, that's great. Would you guys, would you like to work with, or would you like to be hired by our marketing department? I said, you know what, we're gonna stick with Nebula. We're gonna be our studio for a while. But I'm glad you guys love the idea. We're not gonna be part of Maxon, but thank you for the compliment. Let's do this together. And they said, hey, sure. How many licenses do you need? So, and it was very cool because not only they provided all their software, and they provided back then, I think it was they gave us access to the programming team and the beta team, so we could send them bug reports. And yeah, so we were actively helping on developing the tools, and that felt really rewarding because we felt that we're giving back during the process, not only the finished product, but we were getting tools and improving the tools at the same time. That was on one front. On the other front, Maxon was super helpful, not only with their own software, but also because they opened the path to contact a lot of other companies that help us throughout the project. They introduced us to NVIDIA, which gladly gave us graphics cards for us to render. On
That's
what?
nice.
On what, you ask? So they
Always nice.
also gave us. They put us in touch with the Redshift team.
Before it was bought, so it was still on.
Yeah, it was before it was
on the
no,
alpha.
This was 2.5 years ago. So.
Yeah, it was still on the alpha stage. So
Yeah, so Redshift
were
was
nice.
alpha. Everyone was looking at the results of this alpha stage.
we were
render.
actively
You're like, let's give it a try.
Let's give it
beta
a try.
testing.
Let's alpha test it.
Let's
No?
alpha testing. Yeah.
And they said, hey, sure, of course. How many licenses do you need? So, and it was running on CUDA, so it would have to be NVIDIA hardware. NVIDIA was super helpful. They sent us the graphics cards. We put them in our computers, both the artist ones, which during the night they were also churning, so they were also rendering. So they pretty much helped us set up our own pipeline with Cinema 4D, Redshift through NVIDIA, and some cloud-based rendering as well. We used grid markets.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
used,
for rendering. That came later, yeah, but sure.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah, chip in.
Wacom, yeah, they put us in touch with Wacom, of course.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was remembering the last couple of months because Wacom was in the first couple of months because they gave us these big ass,
Yeah.
nice tablets.
Oh, the Cintiqs?
Yeah, the
Yeah, the
Cintiq, of
Cintiq.
course. So they was dropped at our door. Hey guys, have fun.
Nice.
So we had a lot of Cintiqs to do the character animation, the character development, and it was awesome. Thank you, Guilherme. Anyone else? Orion VM. They also gave us.
They were
support
like
for
the
their
backbone for technology for the
render
grid
farm,
markets.
yeah, because
team
we rendered
and
locally, not only locally, but we were also rendering externally through Orion VM and through grid markets. So that helped a lot. So
This is the thing when you try to do a project and everything kind of comes together.
yeah, it
For
was
you
very
to-
rewarding.
But
All the stars start aligning,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, like maybe
So
we can start to do
bad
something.
news, we didn't get any money out of no one. We started asking for money, and we came out with
Yet.
yeah. No. The thing is, we came. Hey, we came pretty much empty-handed money-wise, but we came in community-wise and software-wise and tools-wise. We were loaded. So the only money we actually spent, it says the producer, was the actual payroll, which is good. I mean, we were there, so
That's good.
whenever we had the free time, we had free time was, and some stuff we bought. I mean, we bought here some stuff over there. There were some very other talented
chocolates.
people.
Loads of chocolates. Thank you, André Gaspar. I'm
For
sure
stocking up
Sebastião,
the
Sebastião loves you for filling up the pantry.
Yeah, my belly does too. No, but we not only software because of course it's a short film based on 3D animation, but it's not only done with software. It's people up in front and center, and that goes both for the visual side, but also for the audio side. I mean, we had Steve Rucker on board.
No, come on. You're like fast.
André Gaspar is saying lol.
You're going too fast. Let me just go back a little bit because that software change is like massive.
Everything.
Yes.
Everything.
It's pretty much the
Okay, so yeah,
the
let's
bare
stick to
bone
software
of,
first.
of,
Okay.
of that, right?
Yeah, because it's not only like just changing software like you change a shirt. It's like a passion thing, you know. You just can't just drop
Changing
max.
mentality.
You don't drop plus max like that, you know.
Yeah.
And you suddenly realize, oh yeah, for sure, I'm gonna learn the new software while making a short film. Yeah, makes total sense.
Said no one ever.
Okay, I have an idea. Let's make a short film, but let's change it to Blender. Because it's free, so we don't spend any money.
Oh, bitch,
Let's
please.
start now. Get your PC.
Minesweeper.
Everyone do it. on paintbrush. I think it's a cool idea. So yeah, that thing alone, not even for me.
How does it survive? Like how do you go through that and
Man,
say like, yeah, let's stick with that.
I'm still itching. You know.
Man, he had its difficulties. I remember.
No, I'm still learning. As you realize, I had to learn Cinema 4D, and not only me, because the only guy that knew how to handle Cinema 4D was João Batista, and Rafael Souza, again, another great artist that
Hey,
worked
Rafael.
with us. He also knew how to deal with Cinema 4D. But apart from them, no one.
I remember this one thing because of what Carlos said.
No animator.
But we can go there afterwards. I'm just gonna say this. I remember the project when after we finished the short film, there was this next project, and I remember him. He looked like an addict because I want to go to Max, but I have to go to Max. So he wanted to go to his old regular.
No,
days,
I did.
and
I went to. Don't lie.
Yeah,
I went to
you
a
did a
lot
bit
of
of both,
times.
yeah.
How do you say when you are like in AA and you it's not a setback when you go and
Portuguese mode, go.
I don't remember in Portuguese. Come on. Le français, c'est
You fall back into the old addiction now.
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
need
yeah,
your
fall back.
sponsor to help
No,
you.
I
Someone
need-
to give you the coin or.
It was like I remember Guilherme and João. A new project came in and they said, "Are you going to try on Cinema 4D?" Like, fuck no! Are you crazy?
I can't do that shit, man.
Can't do
I
this.
can only do short films with that. But yeah, we still made a lot of projects because there was a lot of things that I couldn't simply do. I couldn't model anything. It was like, oh no, shit! Oh my god! I have to be like quickly for Wumbongo project that we're gonna show in a minute. We had to very quickly come up with the animatic for like directing purposes and starting working, and it was like, no shit, I have to be really quickly and do it in a single day. And in a single day, me and Guilherme, we just sat down and did the whole animatic in Max. That's how fast I was in dealing with it. Probably today I would never. I don't open Max at all. I had to open it today.
Okay, new challenge: uninstall Max.
Oh. Can you do that?
No, gladly.
Not accepted.
That's fucking weird to say,
Yeah?
but gladly.
Even for modeling.
Thanks. After the chat.
Pedro Andrade is saying,
Oh,
didn't my brother worked with you guys on
Flip
the
Andrade.
other thing? Yeah.
Oh, you're Flip's brother.
Yeah.
He did.
Dude,
Yeah.
call your
Hey,
brother.
Flip, how's it going?
Call your brother. Tell Flip to
join
just-
us.
To join us, exactly. Yeah, he was one of the artists responsible for the concept designs on
We
the
still
short
have
film.
them on the wall.
Oh, yeah, we did.
You have Flip and Rod on the wall.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did have a little bit.
And the drawings.
Oh my goodness. Guilherme, chip in. How is to work with these guys over here, man?
I don't have words.
He still laughs sometime.
They're like
Yeah.
trying to decide what
Naked.
software are they
Naked.
gonna
No,
gonna
look. Pedro Andrade say
Hey.
naked.
naked.
Yeah, we always work naked. Always.
Wait,
That's
what?
a requisite in Nebula.
we?
Yeah, but
He told
at
me.
least we're going to start to.
I don't remember those guidelines, but okay. Hey,
How to get
André
arrested.
André Nunes is with us. Hey, André.
André Nunes
He
is
also
saying
worked
go
with us
Nebula.
in Umbongo project.
Oh my goodness, we have 33 people. That's a new record. 33 people
World
watching
record.
live. World record.
No, wait.
Fatality.
Oh shit!
Finish him. Finish him.
That's before.
Sub-Zero.
That's before.
I'm gonna do all of them now.
Yeah, but that's before Babality came in.
Get
Oh, wait,
over
wait.
here. Get over here.
He does that quite well.
Fatality.
Come on.
So we have Sebastião Lopes saying Madaíl já não
Remember
precisa do
that?
Max para nada. Já é Altmaster Cinema 4D. So he's
Yeah,
saying
well-
that it doesn't need Max anymore. It just needs like Cinema
No,
4D.
Sebastião
really.
is a very talented rigger and character animator, and he works a lot with cinema.
Sebastião, I'm so sorry.
Go.
Go.
ahead.
No, no,
please.
please.
Okay.
No.
And
please. No, but
he
How do you
worked
deal
us-
with this, Guilherme? How do you deal with
He
this?
doesn't because he calls us one at a time. So he
One
does
at a
one
time, and he's like,
Like, you think I'm on Skype, man?
What?
Why do you think I'm on Skype?
Bitch. Wait, he said.
No, come
Pedro
on.
Brad is saying I can't.
No,
read
my
from
brother told me that you guys have this poster
Come
with
on,
him naked on the wall.
Take the dolls out.
Oh my god.
I
We
don't
can't see
remember-
the
I
comment
don't
because
think I
we
remember
have-
that.
Wait.
Batman.
In front of the comment.
Commissioner Gordon.
Done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Done,
No,
it's
my
easier
brother.
now.
Pedro Dad says no. My brother told me that you guys have his poster with him naked on the wall. That is incorrect.
Yeah. Say your brother to stop.
Dreaming with us.
You should start smoking all the tobacco.
As we say here in Portugal, put more tobacco into it, man.
Naked on the wall.
Yeah.
I think Pedro is already like
yeah.
you know Pedro is gonna be here with me soon, and we have.
Listen, eu testemunhei.
Oh my goodness, Afonso Amaro, eu testemunhei o Max a ser desinstalado do
So
PC
he
do
says,
Madaíl.
I witnessed Max being uninstalled
I
from
witnessed.
Madaíl's PC. No one shed a tear. Yeah, but he has more than one PC, so
Yeah, I do. I still have Max.
and he
in
has
one.
partitions. So he uninstalled from one partition, but then he opens the other one
Right next to porn, there's Max.
because you need one to work on the
Oh
other.
my goodness.
Max porn.
I knew from the dinner that this is not gonna go well.
And well, yeah, we talked.
Come
about
on, this is just the first 10 minutes.
This is the first
But,
10 minutes.
okay, going back to Sebastião.
We are
porn to
Yeah,
young
exactly.
guys.
we are
I don't know
51
why.
minutes in. We are almost 1 hour in.
Yeah, well, I didn't notice. Yeah. How many?
Are you
people
feeling
listening to this?
entertained? No, but,
Oh,
but
Are you
Pedro
not
said-
feeling entertained?
Oh my goodness. He told him to join for a bit.
but
Pedro Andrade.
My
Okay.
name is Jonius Maximus Meridius. Commander of the armies of the North, General of the Felix Legion.
you know nothing, John Marchante.
If Flip comes in, you can even bring him to. We can even bring him to Skype. So if you want to join us in talking with us,
I'm sweating in my ears. I'm going. These are going with me to home.
These are going
uh,
with me.
This is not.
I'm going to
machine-
sleep in. I'm not going to drive.
These are not machine washable. You know.
oh my goodness, I need to tell you guys something. Like I just had like the experience while driving.
Oh,
There's-
come on, man.
That was something special. I cannot explain here, but that was for whoever likes motors and racing
and the electric motors.
Yeah. Well, let me show you something.
Because
Look at that.
I'm gonna talk while so me
You're not showing anything.
You're
not showing anything.
Sorry.
You're the VJ, man.
Yeah. Sorry.
It was showing us.
So basically, we were going on one of these, but it's a bit bigger. And the three of us were on it. So have a look. Have a look at that.
What's that?
Oh, it's an electric car.
That's an electric car.
Oh my God! It has a 5G module.
Yeah, look at that.
It's wireless.
That is pretty much what we went on. But
I
we
was
were-
sitting here, he
Yeah.
was sitting there,
Yeah.
and Miguel was sitting here,
No,
and
yeah.
we went for dinner,
Yeah.
and that was great. And then we came back from dinner, and then we drank some more because you don't drink and drive.
No. This was before the dinner, man. That was.
We walked to the
Yeah,
studio.
Yeah.
today probably me and Carlos we had like 5 afterlife experiences.
Yeah. Pretty much, my soul went out of my body.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I saw Carlos' souls right next to me.
Yep,
And my
yep,
soul was,
yep.
was in the trunk.
the first one was the special one because I was not expecting, and suddenly I was like I was on the back
Well,
seat, but
isn't-
my soul was
Wait.
outside of the car already.
Isn't the first time always special?
Oh, baby.
Now your pitch going down, but your pitch really went up.
So, and can you? I'm not sure if you shown, but Antonio Cocuto is saying that Cinema 4D is bigger than the rest of them.
Oh.
Come on, we stopped talking about this seriously on Sebastião. I know Sebastião
okay.
is the funny guy and things go badly with him around, but come on.
No.
He's like
No,
millions of kilometers away.
Sebastião is
Sebastião
not.
is a cool thing to say because he's another one who experienced Cinema 4D on his heart.
Oh, good.
Because
I'm not
this guy was a Maya rigger animator. One of the animators that also didn't know how to deal with Cinema 4D. And today, he has a lot more money coming in with Cinema 4D than with
That's
Maya.
very cool.
Yeah,
That's very
yeah,
cool.
yeah. That's amazing. Sebastião, write it. Tell me that it's true.
So João, I have a question for you.
Cri, cri, cri,
Was our short film the first time that you touched Cinema
Yes.
4D in a crap?
Oh my
In a proper way.
goodness.
So many traps.
Yeah, I'm kind of sure he does because we look around in the our neighbors' studios within Portugal and looking and talking throughout the European and worldwide community, and there's not that many studios that have Cinema 4D as their main 3D tool.
Yeah.
So there you
It's
go.
true.
Sebastian
See?
says it's true.
See?
Yeah. So
I wasn't lying.
I would like to think that at least in Portugal we were, through our experience with Maxon, a little bit. Show me the money, he says. We were kind of
Shiny ball money.
a small catalyst to start I wouldn't say a C4D community or a C4D ecosystem, but we did something for
That's
sure.
special, man.
It was.
Yeah.
And not only all of that was special, but in the end we have a great short film to show you guys on September the 10th.
Shout out Sebastian.
Shout out Sebastian.
Gandon Brothers. So, in terms of the story, how did you go with this, Guilherme? Tell us about that.
Guilherme was sleeping.
Guilherme is like,
Too much energy.
Sorry.
how was it to draw this
The
story?
Yeah, that's interesting because, like João said in the beginning, we never, on our daily jobs, we never
No, don't
work on that side of the project. We just receive the idea from the client or the script or whatever, and we direct and produce the films. In this case, we had to do the story, and we had some premises from the beginning, and one of the premises was to do something very simple in terms of storytelling, and something that could be understood from a kid to a grown-up. So we realized that probably it was best to do with no dialogues. So we had our reference from the old times, like the classics animations from, I don't know, Roger Rabbit, Bugs Bunny, all those kinds of animations, and where they have this strong narrative being told only by actions and by the music, and something like that. And we wanted to do that, to go that way. And the script, it's mainly written with actions, with beats, and mainly it was me, Miguel, and José who sat down several days trying to write the perfect simple story. We in the first iteration it was like super long. Imagine like almost 20 minutes long animatic, and we decided to reduce because this was getting into a big production, and we didn't have time or money.
Time and budget for that.
Yeah, so we had to reduce it to 8 minutes, and yeah, basically it was this, right, Miguel?
Well, as Guilherme said before, the whole story. Hey, oh, you can see it. You have to.
Can you see it? No, wait.
You have to. Okay, that's better.
Sorry.
clap. The whole film was based from José Alves da Silva characters, the rabbit and the carrot.
You already had the characters, or they were developed throughout the movie?
No, he started
Both.
doodling.
Both.
He started doodling the bunny as this exercise in 2D drawing for drawing the same character from multiple point of views, you know. So it began.
We actually had a workshop with José.
Oh yeah.
Everyone was trying to draw simple shapes to draw this character. It was really funny.
Yeah, and eventually, as it got better, he started drawing more and more of the bunny, and eventually drawing him with other characters like Darth Vader, comical situations, and eventually he started drawing it with this live carrot, and not only at that point that he offered Guilherme a drawing on Christmas dinner of him on sitting on top of Santa Claus, like how's he call it? Subjugating?
Slay?
No,
Okay.
like
Yes.
dominating Santa Claus. The whole thing came alive in our minds of like, this is a cool character to tell a story. But once we saw also the carrot, it was something that, okay, what about trying to tell the story of how they met each other? How it all came to be a living carrot, and the whole concept of Cici as a lobotomized. So basically the story went like this. Okay, so he's this lobotomized bunny, and she's a living carrot. What if we mix both of them and throw in the basic concept of feeding, of hunger, and bunnies love to eat carrots? What if he accidentally gives life to it? And what about that? What comes after? How can we make it special? What can they endure together?
If his life depends on the carrots, what
Exactly.
happens?
What happens after? So for us, it was like this working process constantly. We went back and forth in story. We would write bits that made sense in the part of the time, then going back and try to fill in some holes. But everything was from this premise of how to grow up, if you can like tell the concept of growing up, a friendship of the most
Unlikely friends.
Yeah.
friends to happen. What can make them friends? What can drive them besides, and especially when there's a lobotomized rabbit who doesn't probably think, his thought process is not very clear because, I mean, he is brainless.
If not hungry, then sleep. If hungry, then food.
Exactly.
There you go.
So we wrote it on the spectrum again on QBasic.
I thought it was JavaScript.
If then go to. Yeah, exactly like that. So
On mouse over equal carrot.
yeah, that's Flash. Come on, that's ActionScript. And the whole story process was trying to follow some simple guidelines. Like, for instance, when you see some of Disney cartoons, one of the better reference for me was you guys know the Mickey cartoons that went on like a couple of years ago. With really cool, but changing drastically visual from the Disney
Classic.
classics.
Yeah, from the classic. Dramatically changed.
Yeah, dramatically changed, very quick and snappy, but especially in terms of story, everything could happen from one frame to the next. I mean, I remember watching this episode where Mickey and Goofy were like in this submarine, and suddenly Goofy gets out these hammers and whatnot to save them from being submerged. And those kind of impossibilities were something that we try not to do. I mean, we're not Disney. People just don't eat whatever we shit. and so we went on and we tried to get things like
But to be well behaved, no?
not only that, but for instance,
And then you end up like going completely sideways.
No, precisely the opposite, because we went for something like the Master from Pixar, the guys that they all make these wonders of 3D animation, but still have that very important thing that with their story are great.
Yeah.
You cry on their movies. You cry in the 10 minutes of Up. Precisely. So there's those.
We didn't.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
Said, no. I did not cry.
I cried on the first 10 seconds.
I
cried watching the lamp getting stepped on with the ladder.
I didn't cry on the Up beginning. Said no one ever, because everyone cried.
I tried not to cry. Cry a lot, right?
Try not to cry a lot. Yeah.
Sorry,
I mean-
I've cut you.
They could do their movies with live action, whatever. It's the whole.
They know how
It's
to
all about the
hit
story,
the
right?
heartstrings. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all about the story.
And
They touch. They know where to touch.
and so there are those simple guidelines, and eventually I remember we printing out these Pixar rules.
Rules.
Yeah, exactly. There were like no holes, no loose ends, nothing that doesn't make sense. of course, it was a process that would simply have total creative freedom to go in, but still, we really tried to make it work. And that was really hard to do, even though it's just like 10-minute story. But
Oh man, 10 minutes is a lot of time.
It was
man.
longer
So much going
actually.
back and
I
forth.
remember before you guys settled on the finished story, you had a couple of meetings with the team, and they shared with the rest of the team the script they had back then. And I think we had 2 of those meetings. I think we did it twice at least. So they shared with the team what they had, what you guys had story wise. And I remember the first time they were hammered. Why does it like this? Why does that do that?
That's why we've only had 2 meetings.
Yeah, that's why we were, no, because and then I think they realized that they could do it by themselves if they were to put on someone else's shoes every now and then and realize, wait, maybe we need to do like picture and tie the loose ends, because we were doing some of the we were doing some of those weird questions that they wouldn't pop into their minds because they were writing, they were creating, they were not trying to validate their own thought, they were just thinking. So when they came up to the table, we would go, why does it do this? Why is it going like that? It was like, well,
Good question. Good question.
because
That's probably the hardest thing in the whole process is to have everyone seeing the same vision. It's impossible. Everyone has his ideas, his visions. It's so difficult to take the team to see your vision and what you want for the movie. So difficult.
Crazy, man. I can imagine. Like it's too many people thinking, and everybody wants to chip in and have the best thing possible.
Yeah, but
then you end up with
the definition of best is different throughout each other's minds.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
And because there's no right path.
Yeah. But,
Exactly.
but the good thing is they
there's
took.
no right path.
I think they took that thought of validating and they started doing themselves. So they started. I think the script got a lot tighter from the feedback from those 2 meetings, but also afterwards by themselves when they started locking that.
How many people worked on Don't Feed These Animals?
On.
Sebastian, you know the answer, dickhead. No, he doesn't.
About 30.
Yeah, 30 plus for
30
sure.
people.
That's including like sound people, etc. I mean, everyone, every single
DI, all the grading and finishing of that.
And-
Did you guys did
sound
that?
is-
Or
We did.
one.
We did a lot from ourselves. The grading and color correction
look
was
at that
one of,
end-to-end company.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Shakalaka.
yeah, it was like one week of full nighters.
There was
Me and Miguel.
there was a lot of things that it was.
I was
much
kidding,
simpler.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
I know you don't know. Sebastian replied, "I don't know. I know I don't know." I think it was 30 plus. I don't know it by heart, but the visual team plus the audio team and PR and media stuff, 30. I'd say 35. Not to. So I wouldn't go 35 plus, but yeah, 30 to 35.
Yeah,
people.
specifically in like in the specifically in the visual presence. I think we had like top 10 people, and including like concept artists, etc.
10 to 12, yeah.
10 to 12, doing animation, modeling, like that part.
And the rest of the people like kind of
Yeah.
sidelining the rest of the project.
Yeah, like the like myself, the liaison to the liaison.
The croissant.
Oh, the
The
liaison.
Omelette de fromage, people.
Oh my goodness, we go with the liaison.
The liaison to Maxon, to Cinema4D.
The
to-
liaison.
To the liaison. To the other software and hardware.
The caveat.
There was one caveat,
There was one caveat.
which I can't remember.
One caveat.
The mic, like.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, like.
I will try
like
to
that.
improve from now on.
I
Because
think
these microphones work better, like if you get it like.
one nice thing about the process, because since you were asking about how many people work on the whole film, from the early beginning, from getting to get all the brands like Max and
Yep.
all those involved, it was like that process where in Portuguese we say throw the clay to the wall, you know? It was pretty much like that in every single situation. So we threw the clay to the wall. How the English expression, see if it sticks. It's something like that.
Yeah, you see if it sticks.
So with the brands, and then one of the major people, it's not people. One of the major situations we got it to stick was regarding the audio that you were starting to talk about, because the music.
Who did the audio?
Exactly, the music was composed by this
None other than
80-year-old gentleman called Steve Rucker, and Steve Rucker is the guy that made the Dexter's Laboratory. Do you remember the cartoon theme song? And today,
I can try. In Dexter's laboratory lives the smartest boy I've ever seen.
Caveat.
But did he blow his experiments? La la la.
Yeah, but it was like we wanted to be him, you know? It was a big reference for us. So we threw the clay, we sent him a mail, and it was like totally into it, you know? And the guy's a master. He composed the whole piece. I think we sent him like 2 or 3 revisions, like for the whole thing. It's because
and he did that with only an animatic, not the finished film.
Oh, just with the animatic.
He asked for a full render
because you know the
tone.
proper process is
Exactly.
you should compose the music with the final edit so that it goes. No, he did it with the animatic.
Did you change the animatic? Like, did you change the final
they
edit?
tried, but he caught them.
Yeah, we changed the edits at the half point of the process, and he changed it as well. Man,
He asked us for some minor changes for the music to get in the beats with the rhythm. So
because music, it was a very important part of the film, because since there are no dialogues. No dialects. I said this in one of the making of videos that we produced while making. I was like, because of the short, there are no dialects. And then,
Go on. Actually,
there are so many things. Guilherme said we wasn't expecting like things. And
no, wait. Where are we saying those? Because one of the things that we said to Maxon was, hey, you know what? Should you provide us with the software and the help that we are asking you guys? We can actually create content.
We want to give
for
back
both our media channels.
Yeah.
So we did behind the scenes stuff, one regarding the audio, one regarding the storytelling, one regarding technical stuff. So we actually, our final output, so to speak, was not only just a short movie. We did small making ofs. We did behind the scenes. We did social media content. For Christmas, for example, we created these postcards for each of the unique postcards for each of our sponsors. So that was pretty.
And you've
fun.
done something pretty cool that we have here to show.
Which one? Because we have a lot of stuff. We barely scratched the surface.
We should start with one. We should start with something. Because it's really cool.
He's gonna go with Stone, isn't he?
So we both.
No, go with Trump, because that's
With
the
Trump?
one that is
Okay,
live,
Okay,
right?
A little back story about that.
Yeah. Please.
Go.
Okay, so since we are releasing the short film on September 10th, don't miss the date. We decided to just have fun and just try to create some content to bring some awareness to that date and bring some followers and whatnot. So we created this Instagram account.
Wait, I'm gonna write it.
Oh yeah. Do it.
What's the word again?
This is
Go.
why
It's
I
just-
got that thing. It's
just
for you to
basically
write things in.
Don't feed these animals.
Oh man.
Ruben Valente.
Yeah, they're all good.
They're all good.
Yeah, you are not so bad yourself. So basically, we created this account to create all kind of silly content.
Shit.
Oh, that's awesome, man! What a great lettering!
Turn the light on.
So it's like
was it worse?
a vertical dash.
Exposure, man. Exposure.
Oh, look at that! It's automatic exposure. Look at that.
Oh wait.
It's just Instagram. Don't feed these animals.
Yeah, it's the Instagram account.
It's
is
much easier.
Don't feed these animals.
Yeah, so basically it was just a way to do some funny projects without any limitations. We could do anything we wanted, just don't care for corporate bullshit.
Yep.
And try to be as fast as possible.
For corporate bullshit, we have the Nebula Studios Instagram account.
João Souza, Brasil.
João Souza, yay man, how's it going?
Who's laughing? What the hell? we have a fifth element.
I think it's the feedback from Guilherme. No?
Guilherme doesn't
I
like
was trying to
headphones.
write the Instagram account, but this is tagging
but you all
the
heard
one
the man
on
laughing.
Facebook. It's wrong.
It-
Yeah,
So-
but don't worry, it's there. Don't see
fifth
these animals
element
Instagram
is
account.
don't
It's easy.
Mila
It's
Jovovich.
not a problem.
Shall we drop the first one?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Boom.
For sure.
Do
Let's
it?
go. Let's go.
All right. Boom.
And, you know, there are those that say, you can test too much. You do know that. Who says that? Oh, just read the manuals, read the books. Manuals? Read the books. Read the books. What books? What testing does. I'm sorry, just, wait a minute. Let me explain.
Can you say it one more time?
Oh my goodness. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Just like a project review. Can we see it more than once?
And, you know, there are those that say, you can test too much. You do know that. Who says that? Oh, just read the manuals, read the books. Manuals? Read the books. Read the books. What books? What testing does. I'm sorry, just, wait a minute. Let me explain.
Oh.
The next time I see the regular clip with the regular head, I'm gonna go. This is not the original one.
Yeah,
Oh man, this is so good. This is so good.
the whole concept of making the Instagram channel was like after watching this Trump interview in HBO.
Oh man,
Access,
hilarious. I thought it was a comedy bit. I honestly thought there was something wrong in there from the interview guy.
no, but there are some videos about it because he says so many stupid things in that.
It's too bad to be true.
We wanted to make a bigger piece about that because after that you
Thank
after
you,
that
Sebastian.
you get this situation where Trump says where the interviewer says but come on there are like these charts that tell us that USA are badly, people are dying. He actually says these words and like no, we are very good. We are lower than everyone. We are lower than the world.
No.
Like the
Lower
like,
than who? The rest of the world?
no, yeah, the guy's like the world.
The world.
We are below sub-universe. You know? People are actually getting born with corona.
Oh man, it's too
There's
bad.
so
Too bad
many
to be
cos-
true, man. Too bad to be true.
So that's when we're like, oh shit, we have to like do something with it. Let's put the carrot on Trump's face, and let's
it's
try it
hilarious.
out. This technique with the moves by Max and mocap app, and let's try to like
I have it here.
drive it.
By the way, stay tuned because they're gonna demo it live. Let's see how that goes.
yeah.
After all these glasses of wine, but
we're going to try to do it this live to see how fast we can do it a new one because we took like a whole week trying to drive the animation from the mocap app to the custom rig. That's why we only have the carrot so far because the bunny
takes time.
took a lot of
Yeah.
time. And thank you, Antonio Coquito, my son.
Coquito.
Valeu, cara.
Valeu, cara.
Another amazing rigger in Cinema 4D. This guy is only 9 years old.
9.
No, but it's almost like that.
Give me that.
He's 16 years old. Okay?
Oh,
He's 16 years old.
No,
we
well,
still
no.
think that he's bullshitting us, but he's a genius.
He's really 16 years old.
Yeah, I think so.
How old are you, Coquito, if you're still there? I mean, he's
No,
he's
no one's gonna
younger
say,
than most
I'm
of us.
almost 17.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
No,
16
he's
almost.
I can say this. He's
16 and a half.
he's younger than the most of us,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's a very, very talented rigger.
Oh, man.
And he's very thorough at his work and what he does. He enjoys it, you can tell. And I hope that he has a very bright and promising career in front of him. So
Are you gonna cry?
no, I'm gonna hug him if he was here. I'd hug him. but hey, I haven't seen the guy.
You haven't seen
No,
it?
he lives in Brazil.
What?
No,
Come on.
I mean,
never-
I have, but
we
not in
never met
person.
him, yeah.
We never met him. But that's the beauty of our work. I mean, we are one of those we are in one of those industries in our particular case that we kept working at home with very little disruption on our work because we have no problem
because of Corona, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because we just took some computers home. Some people already had nice enough computers at home.
Yeah.
So we just took them home, and we kept working. I mean, we as Guilherme, and he knows firsthand. One of our latest projects for Maxmat, which is one of the biggest hardware stores here in Portugal.
We have here to see it as
Yeah,
well.
we can see it too, and Vanessa is really proud of it, I'm sure. We did it at home, and at home I mean everyone at their homes.
At
plus
home drawing pictures.
of mountaintops with him on top.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see
Arms
it.
raised in a V.
Let's see it. Max
Arms
Matt.
raised in a V.
And the deadly.
Shall I drop the Max Matt video?
No, let's
No?
hear him singing
I
Pearl Jam.
Would you like to see? No. Would you like to see the Maxmat video? We can see it afterwards. Would
Yeah.
you like to see the breakdown of the Trump video?
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, let's watch it,
do
let's-
it.
I think it
You
makes
can
more
test
sense.
too much. You do know
Who's that?
You can test too much. You
Oh,
do
look
know
at that.
You can test too much. You do know that. You can test too much. You do know that.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so that's how we actually accomplished driving the mocap data to the custom rig with the espresso. So like after a week of
So you're gonna show us how to do this kind of like a tiny demo of this live. You're gonna try to do it.
yeah, it's
Oh,
gonna be
that's
fun.
pretty
It's gonna be fun.
Look at that. I love that character.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna go and grab my other cell phone. So we can turn it.
oh shit,
Hey, let's go.
okay,
The food is
not
gone.
not on the croissant.
The food is
Not on the
gone.
food, man.
You guys are not eating, you
No.
know.
I already
full.
ate.
We had a nice
The
dinner.
peanuts.
We had a nice dinner, man.
We had a nice dinner. So so go. You of all the people, Miguel, you should talk about this because you pretty much.
I'm
remember.
moving, man.
Yeah,
Just-
stop eating and talk
Come on.
about that. Give me that. I can eat.
I'm prepping the cell phones. I'm prepping our cell phones for the demo. Okay.
Prime time TV.
Should
a
we-
little bit ASMR. Sebastian, try to sleep.
How did this came out? This thing.
How this came out?
Testing new technology with the mocap.
Yeah, it was just like, what can we test? I tried to search some tutorials of facial mocap, screening ourselves, recording, and then going to After Effects and whatnot. And then Guilherme remembered there was this app from Maxon called the Moves by Maxon, and we tried it. We saw, okay, it's cool. It makes some cool mocapping videos.
Okay.
But how can we like translate that and use it in our rigs? And I thought, okay, what about if we like stick some let's see how many points are on the facial rigs of the Carrot. And we started with the Carrot because the Carrot has a facial rig that is composed of several points. It's not made of like these blend shapes.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just drag the points.
Yep.
So he had like 4 points on the brows, 1 in the middle, 8 points for the mouth, and I
Do
thought
you have more control over the expression?
with that process, instead of using blend shapes, you can have more control. If you're a good animator, especially for animators, you can have a lot
Like
more.
Sebastian.
Yeah, you can have a lot more control using points and bones that you can basically do whatever you want with the facial expressions rather than having a bunch of blend shapes, and you are limited to those, you know. But still, the bunny had a blend shape configuration, and this GUI that you would like use spinners and whatnot to change the blend shapes,
Yeah.
but you are limited. You can't do anything new. So I thought, what about, because these moves by Max and app, it creates this mesh that you can import to Cinema 4D. So I thought, what if I put some nulls and using Expresso, grab some points on that mesh and just basically have those nulls in top of the mesh. Okay, that's the first process, and I did it. And then what about, how can I use those nulls to affect the nulls that I already have? So, ou seja, in Portuguese.
I knew that this was gonna happen.
Port English for the win.
I was so in the flow. Ou seja.
Just drop a tiny one in there.
I can't even say. How can you say it in English?
Like,
You mean?
You know.
So
You know.
like, you know.
So
Like it
if
a
I
lot.
have the same points that I have in the rig, let's try and drive each one from the rig. And this was basically a trial and error situation, but I eventually did it. And we also managed to get, because the app gets not only your facial expressions, but your head rotation as well. And I had to separate the head rotation from the mocap expressions, because otherwise the points would get a double transformation, the expression. And if you do like this, it gets not only the transformation, but the rotation. So I had to come up with a way to, one face drives the rotation of the head and position in the other, the other just drives expressions. And after that, after I accomplished it, and I threw a big party, and the lighting in the city went down. It was awesome. You could see it in space, fireworks, whatnot. People got arrested because of that. But afterwards, there was this problem. Yeah, I work in a mental asylum. And afterwards,
Arkham.
Afterwards, I had another problem, which was I couldn't have another layer of control if I wanted to hand animate some situations. I was completely stuck to what I had in the mocap. So that was an easier process. That was just basically having some more nulls and some parent and child relationship, which is very bad. I don't think parent and child relationship. but if C4D allows for that, come on, C4D is a kinky software.
Pedro Cores, we need a Nebula OnlyFans page. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Very weird stuff. and then we got around that, and we came up with this system that in like literally 20 seconds you can put in a new animation, and then if you want to take some more time and hand animate. So that's how we started with Trump. The first shot took like a whole week, because we're like trialing everything and trying to figure out the way of doing things. And then me and Guilherme just sat down. Guilherme was like there with me in Skype up to 3 a.m. one day. It was like, okay, let's do the whole thing. And we did I think it has 4 or 5 shots. We did 4, the last 4 in a single night. That's how fast it was. Hand animating, like putting those squinty eyes, etc.
Compositing at the same time.
Guilherme was already making the edits for the full HD and the 4:5 ratio, and making all the masks that to put on the, like, for the neck, etc. Trying to remove the background from Trump's head, all those kind of things that we had to also do. We decided, let's try to do this as simple as possible.
Oh, and don't forget the camera tracking and object tracking from cinema. Learning from scratch.
Yeah, that's very important as well. In the Trump case, it wasn't like this major big deal, but we also went in for let's try to have cinema making everything. So I use the camera tracking, and not only I track the camera, which moves just a little bit, and then use the object tracking on it as well. We ended up not using it because the shot didn't require it, but then we use it on the other ones, and I mean that should work beautifully. We
need to show, man. We need to show people the other ones.
You wanna see? Okay, let's
show
see.
one. Which one?
I mean, you can show the
Hannibal.
just three. Let's go for the Hannibal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So this one, before you do it, it was done in probably 2 days, if you like count the hours, right, Guilherme?
Probably less because
Probably
we were
less.
working on other stuff.
Yeah, probably less. Yeah, let's see. So we decided, okay, Trump was a big success. We got over 500 followers in less than 24 hours.
Wow.
Just because of Trump.
And it was featured on 9gag. So
Yeah.
you know you win the
nice.
world when it's featured
Nice,
on 9gag.
done.
Someone posted it.
Boom.
Yeah, but since we were like doing this for like, let's do it for money and power. No, we were just doing it for fun. And we're like,
This one
okay, we want to
this one
make
is amazing,
something
man.
like movie scenes and different stuff. So
Show the
this is one.
versatility of it.
And,
Yeah,
and,
let's-
and
let's-
for a bonus, spot the rabbit. Try to spot the rabbit.
Ah, come on,
I didn't spot the rep. All right.
heretic.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's.
Beautiful work from you guys.
Yeah, Jodie Foster is a beautiful look from us.
You need some de-aging, right?
She's a little bit green.
Hey. Hello.
And bye-bye. No, bye-bye. Okay, it's
Oh, man, we need to watch it again, man. This is way too good.
it's nonsense.
This is way too
I know.
good, man. Let's watch it again. What? Yeah. This is the premiere.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Technically.
Technically the premiere.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Don't wake up these animals.
Oh, man,
it was
this
like-
is brilliant. This is
It
brilliant.
was like picking up this. Hello. You know that one we actually used one of the mocaps that we had recorded previously. If I'm not mistaken, I did that recording because Guilherme, you have to have like this huge motherfucking iPhone to use that app. You can't have a Samsung one, an Android one. It only works on
You
iOS.
need to bow to the apple.
So I couldn't do anything. So Guilherme was doing all the mocaps, and I remember one lunch that I had my sister-in-law that she has this awesome phone. And like, oh, let me do some tests, and I did that face and. Short
Listed.
related, if you were to start on a new short movie, what would you do differently? Well, not work with you.
Oh, man, I need to do a drum roll on that. Tudum.
No, well, we can go back to that, but just explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to explain. I'm sorry, Sebastião. You know you're my son. You have my kid's name, so yeah, I can do this with you, and a lot more.
Oh.
But okay, so I tried that, and we had already talking about.
Guilherme's like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, man.
Me and
We
Glenn-
must. What?
What?
It's still 25 people watching, like constant. Crazy.
It's still.
Yeah.
I think they
It's
just replace each other eventually. We fool people constantly.
Sorry, you were saying.
I'm sorry too. We have like a huge list of scenes that we think are awesome to do, and because we decided to switch themes and go out from political, because people would think, oh, these guys only do
this
political
is just an agenda,
stuff,
right?
etc.
It was very
Exactly.
good.
So, movie scenes. Let's go. Let's pick this one. And we had talked about it. like in the afternoon, and at that night, he wasn't there. I started just doing it by myself, and since I had no mocap from Guilherme, I only had that experiment. I was like, "Ah, shit, I don't care. Let me just try to do it."
Yeah.
What do I have? I have a mocap that it seems that I'm like
Yawning?
yawning, exactly. So why not? Why not? And once it came in, I was like, "What do you think of this?" It was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck!" And then
It's really good, man. It's really good.
and then we decided, okay, let's throw in the new character because of we want to showcase the characters, and let's put Lobos there. The Lobo is the name of the bunny, and just basically have fun with it. So that was the second one, and again a big hit in terms of media, and for us just having a blast. How fast it was to just create something new.
So good.
And of course, again, then proper work came in.
Yeah.
And then you had to pay the bills.
The bills and stuff, yeah.
I was like making a tantrum. Tantrum?
Yeah.
Tantrum?
you do
Like,
a lot.
I don't want it.
I don't want to do
I don't want it. I'm on vacations. Shut up.
Go. No. Are we going for the third one?
Let's do it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's do it.
Last but not least.
Oh man, this one. This is an epic scene, right?
Yeah. It was like, okay.
Wait.
Since there's no dialects, there's no titles in there. We can ask for all the 25 million people that are watching us. who knows the name of the film that we did this time? What are you going to say?
All the millennials are going to be like,
I know for a fact that Coquito, the rigger,
The
doesn't
millennial?
know it.
It doesn't
doesn't know it. No,
The
he has no
millennial
idea.
doesn't know it. Yeah.
what? You're gonna have to watch it, man.
Yeah.
Go.
All right. Let's do it.
I don't make any rules, Nick. I go with the flow. It's nice.
That's pretty cold, Anthony.
I hope we don't get caught with
I
the
don't
with the
think so.
copyright and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
If we just talk on top of that,
Exactly. That's
it
what I was
shouldn't
gonna
be
say.
Don't feed these flies.
Oh wait.
don't cross those legs.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, Carlos Freitas has an answer for us, and he's definitely not a millennial.
is not a millennial. Basic instinct.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I should have like a clap. Where is that?
You have a clap.
Show all the utility windows.
Clap.
And then you have like.
Yeah.
See. What about the first movie? What about the first movie?
Oh yeah.
Does anyone know? Does anyone was watching Sharknado?
You win. You win, Afonso.
Sharknado. Afonso Amaro.
It's a good one.
No, actually, you're wrong. It's Sharknado 3.
What do we have?
Because there's at least 4 of them.
This one is good. What a cliche.
I would drop the mic, but it's too expensive.
My mom is watching. Look at that.
Hey, Mom.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I
These
swear-
are my
swear
friends.
a lot.
Yeah, we do that.
I had no education.
Oh man, this was brilliant.
You mean your mom?
It's brilliant that she is watching. She actually has my son in there. So I don't know if he's sleeping or not.
He was the one. See, there's no text.
That's not that. That was your
There's
son.
just an icon. Kids do it. You know,
Oh, my
kids and
goodness.
teenagers.
Yep.
They can't write.
Do you want to show us how to do this? Because
Wait.
this is pretty
First
cool,
of all,
man.
we want to, to the ones who are watching and listening, we would like you guys
Apologize?
No, actually to pitch in, to suggest us iconic scenes from your favorite movie that we could stick a face in it and do something zany with it. So if you have this favorite scene, like Gladiator just came up.
It doesn't have to be a movie scene, anything that.
Oh
you
man, I
remember.
have a nice one for you.
Really?
Which one?
Like, this is Sparta from the 300. Like, boom. You're gonna have to have the guy and the guy in there. This is a Sparta.
Because it's fucked up because every
that one's good to do with a character that it's still it was not announced in the trailer. It's a secret character that
good one, Carlos.
No, Carlos, you're not watching that, but Carlos Chidrais that said Blade Runner interrogation scene. That's
and Blade
very
Runner,
good.
the first one, of course.
Yeah. I would also say, yeah, apart from Gladiator, the one that he reveals himself, that's where, and he goes, "My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius," blah blah blah. He turns, takes the mask off, and off he goes. I would say Tony Stark, and I am Iron Man. Hey,
Can be.
and I am Carrot Man.
And I am the Carrot Man. Oh man, there's so many iconic
There's so many.
moments,
There's so many
man.
stuff.
Thank you, Carlos. Just send your own.
Yeah, you know, one of the things that we also wanted to do, but we still haven't done it because, what's that, man?
Oh, media.
I don't think that works here,
can't-
Sebastian.
It's a gift.
You need to open in your phone.
It's a GIF.
Okay, let's see it. I'm gonna open it.
Yeah,
Am
but
I?
basically it was
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Oh,
shit.
beautiful.
Thank you.
What's that? What's the name of that one? The
The
name of
Room.
the movie.
What, Guilherme?
The Room.
The room. The most hilarious.
Okay, so
sentence.
now that we paid attention again to Sebastian, let's answer to his question, short related, in a
Oh
proper
yeah,
way.
yeah.
If you were to start on a new short movie, what would you do differently? I think I know the answer, but I'll let them answer.
This is the easiest way of just. It's
I
called
can do it.
chutar para canto.
It's kicking
Kick
to
to the corner.
Kick to the corner.
the corner. Shaolin soccer style. Russian. No.
I can say. Let's see if they agree with me. From what I've heard afterwards, they would go, "Shit, I would have done this differently." They would do some more planning, because I remember you guys go,
domination plans.
"Why did we not take a little bit more time of planning beforehand?" I remember that, but maybe they're gonna
for
say
sure.
something else.
For sure.
My answer to that is a bit different. That's in terms of production. Probably that's a good answer. Probably we
Choose
should
another
have-
producer.
He's not allowed.
Sorry.
We already did Sebastian. Now we're dealing with João.
We did. And then all the podcasts destroyed Nebula
Change the
Studios.
producer.
Sorry, Guilherme. Carry on.
I cannot comply with your request.
Sorry, Guilherme.
I quit.
For me, for sure. The next one will have dialogues for sure, because that was like a rule for the first one to not have, but for the next one, I think the short would go to another level of in comedic side of things.
Yeah, having the bit in there. Yeah, that's kind of the next level, right?
Yeah, it's difficult to make comedy without dialogues.
But you guys made it.
You guys made it. You guys made it brilliantly. It's really difficult. Like when you have Trump like saying all those things.
But that's
It
different.
just
There is
that's
dialogue over
that's
there.
different.
During the short movie,
That's
though,
not the short.
it's very
The
hard.
characters will come to life in that scene with Trump. The carrot speaking, it's oh my god.
Yeah.
I still laugh at it.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I did it.
Yeah, the carrot turned out to be such an amusing and cool character. Yeah, probably we would have a better first character, main character, right?
For me, she's also a main character.
Yeah.
Okay. So there, Sebastian, happy?
Well, we would.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Cool. Okay. So
Okay, so in terms of production creatively, we would probably spend a lot more time in trying to make the edit more concise. Not only the story, but the edit, the animatic. Still, there's this thin line between how can you clearly define some shots without experimenting, and this is something for us that was really crucial, and still we don't have a proper answer for that. You can't really give a scene for an animator to animate on with a closed camera that that have nothing to look to, that you have no idea how farther they will walk or anything like that. So the only thing that you know is from this concept and emotion point of view that you have to like convey some kind of movement or feeling or the both. And then when your like symbiosis relationship comes in from you, director, and the animator or whoever is working on any kind of technical aspect, where they bring on their own
ideas, right?
Their own ideas and skills of like portraying what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
If you're like, okay, I don't care how he walks, I just want him from A to B, and the animator will come up with certain kinds of different ideas depending on the personality, etc., etc., etc. But this thing of like how can we try to give you a scene for you to work on without having nothing to look upon, and that's
the beauty of the creative process, man.
And sometimes it's not just having like things properly defined, it's finding the right people, most of the times not the most skilled, brilliantly technically wise people. It's like the people that you kind of get on humanely, you know, that finish each other's sentences. And that's much more powerful and ends up to be faster and more richer process to do. So probably we would change in terms of production a much more concise product before jumping in production. We spent a lot of time modeling a lot of stuff that is there, but it's like there for just some frames in a few shots, and we took like months doing it without the need to do so if it was properly planning to.
I think you're saying you would target your efforts in a more efficient way towards the camera, I would say.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to say, but yeah, problems for that.
There's also one thing that we learned in the hard way, which is to have the animators or whatever, but mainly the animators, to show us quick tests instead of showing really detailed tests. In the beginning, the animators took too much time refining and in presenting us like the perfect animation for that shot, and seeing in retrospective that was not a waste of time, but probably if we should made like smaller tests, like in blocking or whatever, the production would went much faster.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have another. Oh, Danielle Sentry is joining us. With easy access to mocap on your phone, is there a moment where get the sense of uncanny valley line, where it looks like more like a human speaking?
Yeah, I think we have some moments like that in the Trump one. I think there are some expressions that I really relate to Trump, like some details in the eyes, some details in the mouth. But Miguel, he did like a new layer manually, new animation layer on top of it to really pronounce those details. But yeah, for sure, mocap really gives this uncanny feeling to the characters, even though they are super stylized characters.
He's asking, is that okay, or do you feel a need to preserve the cartoon side of it?
Yes, that's why you guys did the additional layer.
Yeah, it's like this. The mocap things.
He's saying sorry. Late night typing is hard.
Late night, come on, man.
We are just starting.
You mean morning, right?
Daniel is an accountant. He's he goes to
It was in the first episode. we are already reaching the 2 hours. Just saying.
Easy.
Yeah. Well, in these are only meant for like these projects, these funny things that we made. So, and especially technically wise, the moves from by Max, it's not like this awesome mocap facility, you know. It doesn't really capture your whole facial expressions. There are a lot of things that we Guilherme was trying to do the Trump voice and the Trump expressions, and trying to make his own faces while listening to him talking, and still he didn't capture all these fine details, and like that expression like Trump is like this, it didn't capture that at all. So in that specific situation, that's why I said we had to come up with a way to fine tune and add more hand animated animation to the whole thing. And in the Trump animation, I actually went in, and the carrot only has these big teeth, the top teeth, and I went in and add these lower. So those nulls in the lower lip that she has like 6, they were like doing like this, like what I'm doing right now, and since when Trump pauses, he does like this expression like this. He shows his lower
It's really
teeth.
creepy, man.
Yeah, and not only that, he has 2 very defined expressions, like and the okay, you have to look like this every time. And I went in and I pulled all these nulls like that, and I added these lower teeth that is like just stuck within these nulls. So these expressions were like really pushed to resemble Trump.
The character, yeah.
Because otherwise it wouldn't give that feeling of being Trump at all. And the eyebrows as well. The mocap gets a little bit, but doesn't get all the way. And especially since you have the cartoon side of it, we still always wanted to have it look like a caricature and not a really realistic animation, especially on the most expressive notion of what I'm saying. It was on the Basic Instinct with Shadowstone, like the scene, the original scene. She's always standing still like that in the chair, always looking to the camera, very still. And the first shot that I did get, can you just put the first one, that one, it's all about the fly, but the first one,
This one?
yeah, that one, can you put it?
I don't make any rules.
Okay, so she's actually turning to the camera in the beginning and then doing that head roll, and that was all hand animated because not only she doesn't do that, and Guilherme also didn't actually do that on the mocap, so I decided to do it on my own because we didn't want to have a copy of the scene. We want to be a caricature. So yeah, always keep trying to keep the cartoon side of it. And the Trump is the most situation where we wanted some facial look-alike. So we added these extra expressions to make it look like Trump.
You should do a demo. It's a perfect time.
Yeah, we can try and do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
We still have a lot of people, man. Still 20 people watching.
Okay, so this is the phone.
Okay, so if you, we were also planning to do a more in-depth tutorial so you guys can know how to drive the mocap data to your own custom rigs. So that's in the making of sorts. It will be on for some time, but for now, we're going to do this. We're going to film João's face. There are some couple of settings that we have to put.
André Demetrio is watching as well.
Demetrio!
Why are you using two phones? André, how did you get here?
By bus or by metro? Sorry, man.
Oh my goodness.
We're gonna be 60 and do this joke. And I do the best impression of André.
Muito bom. You guys are the best.
Muito bom, muito bom. I love you guys, and I hope you have fun doing it.
Coco.
So I'm gonna stop
Oh my goodness.
impersonating André, and I'm gonna do the demo. Muito bom. Okay. Well, so I'm gonna record this on the phone with the Maxon app that I have here, and I'm gonna read the text that
You have a
selected.
script.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
I have no idea
So
what.
no, it's
professional.
very simple. No, it's since we talked about iconic scenes and asked for suggestions.
Okay, but hold on, because the live demo has some limitations.
Don't
so
worry,
uh,
I know the limitations.
He's a professional.
I'm not going to put the carrot on anyone's body.
Don't worry.
Yes.
Well, you know what? This character actually has no body. So
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So.
Okay.
may I?
So it's a blank
You're
screen.
gonna recognize as soon as I start talking.
Okay.
So
get the microphone. Get a microphone.
Okay. Dave, although you took very thorough precautions in the pod against my hearing you, I could see your lips move.
Can you do it more expressive?
Oh, yeah,
Get the microphone.
it's out of the
Because
way,
you
it's out
need
of the
you need the
Just say-
mocap. Yeah.
Yeah, just record another one so we have some more. Make
And move a little bit.
Come on.
Move a little bit the head.
Movement with my head. Okay.
Okay.
No,
I-
he
I
said
just-
no. He said no. That's why I'm not doing it.
No, I just had an idea. I just had an idea to make a new one. Do you remember Total Recall?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, there's these awesome scenes. You have the lady before opening.
Yeah.
And you have, give these people so many cool expressions.
Oh, make that, João.
I'm gonna do a mix. Can I do a mix? I can do.
Okay, do like 3 or 4 of them because we won't put the carrot on
Wait. Okay.
on anything. We're just going to
Okay, so
show.
wait.
how quickly-
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah,
So, take a look. Okay, I'm gonna start now. Can I? Okay, sure.
My wife is going to tell
1,
me you're just so
2,
goofy.
3. Come with me if you want to live.
Get to the chopper!
So that was my tribute to Schwarzenegger.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Carlos, do
It's way too
one,
good.
do one yourself.
That's way too good. No. You guys.
No, come on, come
Not
on.
an actor. And I don't
Come
know
on.
how to do that.
No, I don't care.
Schwarzenegger
I don't
tribute.
care.
I'm
I don't know what to do now.
I'm gonna send this through the app.
Guys, please write who wants Carlos Conceicao. Conceicao.
No.
To
You
put
do
someone.
it. You do it.
I'm pretty sure Sebastian
That's another
just sent us a
picture.
link. No, it's yeah. Well,
That's another.
Let's see.
Yeah. That's another JPEG. We can't see it.
We can't.
Show us.
No.
I want to see
It's
it.
there,
I
it's
want to.
Okay.
Oh, you need to call the Skype.
I know. Hold on.
How are we
I'm
going to
old,
do this?
I'm
Oh,
old.
by the way,
I'm old. What Skype?
I have no idea how this is going to turn up. if this is all goes down, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But this is the first time that we're going to try to have another Skype call just to bring in this. We tried
he's,
to.
he's in the same Skype call.
No, I'm joining the call right now. I have to put my
Let's
mic
try.
on mute.
Turn the mic off.
Yeah, I
He did.
So right now I'm going to share my screen.
All right.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Is it live?
Okay, let's go demo. And I'm going to get that. Look at that.
There's Marty McFly.
It
the
works.
Fly. Marty the Fly.
Don't forget to turn off the microphone.
I did. See? Already turned off.
Professional.
Yeah.
Doesn't make the same mistake
So
twice.
let's...
Think McFly, think!
No, like a proper YouTube stream.
Daniel Santos is saying, worth joining the live for this alone.
Thank you. I'll be here every day from 9 p.m. till midnight. Thank you. Goodbye. Take care.
Let's do it.
Yeah, like in a proper tutorial. So let's open CD4D, and now we're going to open. This is the persona that I made for tutorial.
Can I do the Indian one?
Huh?
Can I do the Indian one?
The what?
So you start with the tutorial by
Oh, yeah.
opening file.
No, okay. You because it's hard for me. I have no experience on doing this. This is
I
my
have
very
no
first
presence
time.
in doing this. This is
I'm
my
a
first
Lolita.
tutorial, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm going to start by opening file, open,
This is already.
This is the file João sent me.
No, it's not the file that
It's
he
not
sent
file
me.
that João
Shut
sent me.
up!
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Shut up!
Oh my goodness.
We can have a complete Monty Python audio sketch right here. You know.
Well, the good thing about inviting someone with multiple personalities is that you have 10.
Okay.
It's a new podcast inside a podcast.
Podcastception.
Okay, but beforehand, let me just
Oh
show.
crap, that's creepy, man.
Oh, look
Let
at
me
that.
just show you. This is the file scene we created for the rigs that's already prepared after some days of working and figuring out how to work with this. So, like I was saying, I have two heads. One, I'm going to play. This is one of the clips from Guilherme. I'm not sure if this is playing voice audio. No, it's not. Oh, why? Oh my God! Abort! Abort! But
This is the risks of doing a live
but
demo
I
after
really
2
wanted
bottles.
to have audio, because otherwise, how can we hear him doing
Well,
Arnold?
if you set up, I'm not kidding. If you set up
Oh,
Skype,
we have the feedback. The nice feedback.
Wait.
Shit. Okay, hold on.
just
Hold on.
select
hold on.
Skype input as.
Shut up. Huh?
It's kind of the psychedelic mode now.
Tell me, how? I can't do that.
You can set up the input as the system instead of the microphone.
This is the tutorial. How to set Skype. Audio. Oh, no, I see myself. Oh my God. No. Stop. Where's the audio? This is not
We still have feedback.
microphone. It's not line. I don't know. I don't care. Well, let's do it anyway. So we have no sound, which is just rubbish, right?
We still have the feedback.
I
Is
can
it?
hear you. Play.
Oh, yeah,
play.
yeah. Okay, so we'll have to come up with a way to like export the preview and send him and put it somehow for you to show it with João's voice, because otherwise in the live demo it doesn't work.
Just send it to me.
Okay.
Send it. We'll
So
download
basically
it
to
live.
explain, we have this face here which has these red nulls that are stuck to some points. So like for instance, this null here has this expresso, which is the same for every single one, and the expresso is just a easier and faster way. You could do it with constraints, but it's just a faster way of having this null being stuck to a specific point. Let me just pull on a specific point of this mesh. Okay, so this one is getting to the point. Let me see which point it is. I can see where it is. I can't remember. I've done it when I was like 12. So who cares? It's point like 656, something like that. So basically each single point I had to change it to another index, and after that is done, you can see. So basically this is not João's recording, okay? This was a previous recording that Guilherme had made for me to test. So when this was done, you can see the red nulls follow the expression, and by the way, this mesh is the export from the mocap, okay? When you export, I won't do that. But if I went to open João's file, all that I would see is just this mesh here. So this face here has the nulls, and then all the nulls are driving these nulls that you can see also red here in the carrot rig, okay? And basically the whole espresso system is right here, and since I am an artist,
That's a beautiful node graph, man.
it's beautiful because
That's
you
so
have,
creative.
when I create, I talk like this. It's very
I do
beautiful.
tech support.
No, this is not Indian. This is more like Russian something, qualquer coisa. You have like the four nulls to the brows, and the other side, the middle one. Let me just put this here. Okay, you have like 4 here, and then 3 for the eyes. You can see these 3 right here, 3 below. The same for the other side. 1 for the cheek. This one right here. And then all of these for the mouth. And this one here, I think, I can't remember right now. It's a problem. If 2 days after I do something, I can't remember how I did it.
Hello, Dory. Hi, I'm Dory.
I'm sorry, do I know you? I think it's for this one, the jaw, to open it. Then the lower lips right here. This, okay, no, this is, okay, this one is for the jaw. And this one here is for the teeth, if I'm not mistaken. If not, who cares? You don't know, and I don't remember. And then, what I came to realize is, if I had every single thing being driven by one just single mocap data, let me close this and hit play. Hide this face here. And you notice that this face is not moving and rotating because you have this little check that it's called rotation. So it doesn't, it's not active. Because if you activate it, then you can see the carrot gets all fucked up. You can see it gets a double transformation because the nulls.
That's the one that you were explaining, right?
Exactly,
the double transformation.
Who one of the million followers with us didn't get that. So if you have these nulls going up and also being rotating, you get this double transformation. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Mark.
No, hi, Mark.
Get this double transformation. I was like so into the flow. Doing like this. That's
it's your working face.
No, but when I play the guitar, my wife says I do like this. I think I do this face. So yeah. So for this not to happen, I decided to switch off this rotation and then make a copy of the face. And on this one, I cannot turn off the expressions, but I have rotation.
You just do the rotation in there.
Yeah, I cannot switch off the expression, so it's the whole thing. But what I did is on the espresso. Oh shit! Sorry, because on my laptop the mouse is like slippery. And this one just here controls the rotation of the main head rotation. I'm trying to rotate this one here and it doesn't work because it's completely binded to the rotation of this face. So that's when I realized. So basically right now the system gets, this is the main head control, which controls the joint. So it's rotating and getting positioned of this head. And by the way, this every single Espresso range mapper, I had to go one by one adjusting the values. It was a bit painstaking process because of all the coordinates and parent-child relationship. Again, it's not very healthy because of this, because the coordinates get all fucked up. Yeah.
That's what my father told me.
Yeah, don't mess with your mother because the coordinates will fuck you up.
Yeah.
Remember, kids, coordinates are bad for you. Yeah, but that's when I realized that if I wanted to have some additional control, I didn't have any. So beside that, I came up with a way of having these extra nulls that allow me to still have more control if I want to in each single null that is being driven by the mocap. So okay, let's go for the fun part after a little bit of technical details. Oh, another cool thing that I managed to alter, to switch on the original rig for the carrot for the whole short film. You can see this is completely behind the point of this live demo regarding the mocap, but it's still, I think it's a cool thing to say.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
You see this mesh right here, the green one and the other one. It resembles the hair mesh of the carrot. And on the short film, we had the animators hand animate every single controller. They are hidden. So every single of these blue lines right here, they were hand animated by the animators to give the flow of the hair. The external mesh is just to animators to have this sense of
Boundary.
of the boundary of the foliage. Foliage. When I turn on the hair, you can't see anything, but it's there. So it was a big time-consuming process to animate the hair. So I watched this on some Maxon demo from one of those videos that are constantly pulling up. That's really how I learned C4D. I just go to bed, watch some series, and I just go and watch another.
And you wake up better than
video.
the previous night.
That's
Man,
how everybody does it, man.
I remember some of the techniques, and one of the I'm not connected to the battery. Shit!
Uh-oh.
Come on, quickly, help me, help me.
I need power.
Well, while you guys do that.
No, come on, do it.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Where?
Behind you, there's a slot. There's a slot behind you.
Underneath you.
Underneath you. Yeah. Do it. Stretch it.
I'm
Reach
gonna
it.
show you live. Look at that.
And there's Jazz.
There you go.
Okay, we're good. So, one of the videos that I watched was, I can't remember his name, but basically, he was this guy. He has these amazing loops made with these dancing flamingos. They were like bouncy all over, and all he did was animate like the main body of the flamingos, and the head and the tail were dynamically jumping in and out, and I thought, okay, I remember this technique. Why not try to apply this on these controllers? So I'm not a rigger, but I like to explore and ruin other people's work, and then say, oh, I did this. No, but I can't remember where it is.
Riggers are gonna be rolling on the tomb.
Oh, it's right here. Okay, so we have all these joints. And thank you, Sebastian, because of the MaxMat project. Sebastian was with me so many times, working, explaining some joint shit with me that I remember. Hear Sebastian voices, your master voice on your head, and you'll be good, Madaíl. So I remember, and I went into this joint. I just put this IK spline on all the joints and hit on the dynamics. So basically, every time I move, I rotate the... No, I can't rotate. Okay, this shit is ruined. I don't know what I'm doing.
When do we get to the part where my face goes in?
I'm going in. I'm taking my time. Let me enjoy this. Okay, so no. Every time I do this, the hair is dynamically going in and out and doing crazy shit. But that's something, since we wanted to make these pieces very fast, I didn't want to hand animate the hair. So this is automatically done for me.
Nice.
Okay, very nice. So let's do
Very
it.
nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Great.
That is a good one.
Very nice. People of Kazakhstan. Great success.
Okay, I'm gonna close Cinema 4D. Thank you very much, much for
close
watching.
Cinema 4D
Bye bye.
This is the moment where Maxon is like, no.
We shouldn't have done this. We shouldn't have done this.
It's enough.
We will never have this guy making a live demo anymore. So, where did you send me that?
Oh, Guilherme's over there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so let's go. Download.
Daniel Sanch says, and I quote, "I'm going in, taking my time. Let me enjoy this." Miguel Madaíl 2020. Thank you, Daniel. Because I can't keep up with all the quotes that I get from him.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
So where's the demo? Demo is gone.
No. I'm still... No?
No, you're gone.
No, it's right there. I'm accepting a file.
Oh, okay.
I'm demoing a Skype chat. I just downloaded the mocap.
Oh, okay.
And I have
You
no idea.
mean you
what
mean
it-
my Schwarzenegger?
I'm just
tribute?
broadcasting your Skype chat. I don't know if what is in there, but
Oh, we're just talking
Me.
bad
It's
shit
fine,
about you.
it's fine,
And now
right?
we're going to
It's a zip file.
to my downloads and piracy.
It's going into my
folder. Where
downloads.
is the
Whoa,
downloads?
folder.
Oh, it's here. Schwarzenegger.
I would very much like.
I have a lot of
to
cool games.
Go to India.
Okay,
so don't get me wrong.
Schwarzenegger tributes.
Don't get
So
me wrong.
basically, after
you know that you guys are literally a cartoon. This is
So
amazing.
we are a cartoon that makes the cartoon.
You're a cartoon that makes the cartoon.
Cartoonception.
Cartoonception.
So I'm Brain. He's Pinky.
I'm
Brain.
I'm
What
Ren.
did you do tonight?
I'm Ren, you're Stimpy.
I don't know. Pinky.
Okay.
The same thing we do every day.
Come on.
Try and
man.
take over the world.
I'm trying to be professionally, okay?
Well, you're failing.
Okay.
Go. You're opening files and I'm entertaining the
All
crowd.
right.
So you should have Moves by Max and plugin installed.
Okay.
You can
Very
see
important.
online how it is. It's very easy. I have no motion captures yet, but I will simply
You have a QR code.
what? Go to the download folder that I downloaded the file that João sent me from Schwarzenegger. I'm just gonna drag it and drop it on the face captures. And ooh,
Just reading
beautiful.
Daniel's message again. I'm going in. I'm taking my time.
I'm going in. I'm taking my time. Okay, and now here comes the fun part. So after all this bullshit that I've just told, very busy
The money
process,
shot. Come on.
Every single process that we did on the Trump started like this. Just selecting those two objects and dragging a new file here on the capture.
Really?
Yeah, just like that. Let me just check on the materials. You have João's face. Right
Holy
here.
crap.
Look at that.
Oh, you look younger.
I do look younger.
Yeah.
Look at
I look
that.
hot.
Yeah, and now you won't hear anything, but he's already doing it. Okay.
Can you hear it?
It's lagging a
Can
little
you
bit.
hear it, Miguel?
I can't hear anything.
No.
I can't hear anything. Let me check if the sound is there. Had sound already. Let me just go to the dope sheet. Check the sound. Yeah, it's there.
It's there.
It's working. It should be working. Let me just make a preview. Yeah, basically this is the simplest process. If the mocap is good enough, if you have a
Yeah. Put the eyes targets to the camera, just to be more fun.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's hide these faces right here.
So I can't show Guilherme's picture now. I don't know why.
No, don't worry. I'm a voice.
Okay, let me go here. Let me create the
Try to do
camera.
this. Aha! I have you now back.
Let me create a camera. I can't even remember what your animation was. Let us just animate this camera. I'm sorry. I'm just burping.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness!
Come on. It happens. You fed me so much. Come on, this is called don't feed these animals. And
Don't
you fed
feed
me
it.
so much.
Literally, I fed these animals.
Look, we are like gremlins, okay? If it's past midnight, you shouldn't bathe it. You shouldn't feed it. Anything. You didn't. You did all of that.
I did all of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my feet are inside water.
We
so
ate some black peak, right? Which
Man,
was
it was
really
good.
good. Some sangria.
Okay, I'm just.
How do you say? Torresmos.
Tourismus.
you don't.
Torresmos.
Torresmos.
Erasmus.
You don't say that.
You don't speak
No,
about.
no,
It's
you
the Voldemort of food.
It's you don't say that.
Yeah,
You don't
That's
speak
true.
of tourism.
It's so fat that's just
that's true.
slips.
This mouse sucks.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh, how cute is that?
Yeah, I was just animating the camera because Guilherme asked me to put the eye controls And it is like just embarrassing me because he knows I can't do this.
He destroyed your demo.
I can't remember.
Guilherme, you destroyed his demo. Come on.
I'm just going.
This was going too good.
Yeah, it was too easy.
I'm not
We screwed up.
like this. Let me just turn this off.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's everything. I can't remember this, but I did it on the other one. Parented. I think it's working, right? Yeah, it's working, but it's not there. So you just put behind that and PSR. Okay, I think it's working now. We're looking on the camera.
Oh man, this character is so funny, man.
So, but basically, what I was telling was just this is just the the very basic process of what we did. So after that, we went in and, like I said, we added some more animation to her body, having some keyframes here and there, and adjusting the facial expressions, which I won't do here. So let's do a preview of what we have here.
See it?
How are you gonna hear it? You gonna play it in your computer?
I don't know. First,
Can do. You can send it.
Yeah, let me just see if it works. If we getting any sound of it. It's making a preview right here. It's long. It's 412 frames.
It's almost 20 seconds.
Is it rendering?
It's making a preview.
Just
You
a
can
play
see it.
blast.
Yeah, just a play blast. You can see it down there calculating.
Calculating. Rendering.
I actually did a sound sample for the team to use with After Effects instead of that chime in the end. When the render's complete,
Oh yeah.
I did this,
Rendering complete.
and then they started using it, and then they stopped using it. I don't know why. Maybe because it was too annoying.
Because we updated After Effects.
I'm gonna update the sound sample then.
and the sheep got back.
How about that's not a sheep, that's a llama.
Winner.
Yeah, we
It
know.
really whips the llama's ass.
Oh my goodness. Again, millennials are going to be like, huh?
Win
Winamp?
what?
Win what?
Emule?
Remember when you downloaded stuff from
Napster.
Napster? Nap what? Take a nap?
Napkin.
Nap time?
Never took a music from napkin.
Nap what? You mean Spotify, right?
We're still from the time where MP3s came up.
Rule the world.
Yeah.
And we would wait for hours for
Let
an
me
MP3 to
just-
show
For
up.
an
Not,
MP3.
not to mention days. Yeah.
I remember when I downloaded my one. I don't know. It was under 2 gigabytes. Okay. I had a phone line connection.
So not broadband, not cable.
No, nothing. It was 56k modem.
56K.
And paying a lot. And I remember it took more than a week to download it.
Oh man, your parents were not happy.
I was already paying my bills, but
Oh man, you were not happy.
I paid under 100 euros, but still was like totally worth it because it cost a lot more.
Yeah, it was still cheaper to pay the phone line
Those,
than to pay.
And you have that moment where you're like, yeah, just 5 more minutes, and it's not gonna make the difference. And then the bill goes
no,
like,
no, and then someone wanted to use the phone.
oh,
Mom, get off the line!
oh man, those times. I'm still from the time where cable came up, and I had cable download, but the upload was through just telephone, normal
Really?
telephone.
So it wasn't bidirectional.
Nope. So you were like just like typing and then boom, enter, and then you wait, and suddenly
I can hear
Brum.
myself.
I think you just got the sound in.
hold on.
Let's have a look.
No, it's not working. Hold on.
Hold on.
Hang on to your shorts, boys.
Sorry, guys. We know there's feedback on.
Okay, let me just say. I think I should send this on the chat. Okay, can you get it?
You can.
Okay, let's try. Boom.
Shakalaka.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, let me put this. I think he has
Turn off the
sound.
sound now. Yeah, great.
I'm really hoping it works
Save the downloads.
because otherwise I'm just a failure.
Danielle, you can take that quote too.
Otherwise I'm just a failure.
Is it this?
Come with me if you want to live.
Oh, it's not working.
It's not working.
No, you saw the sound is it's completely off sync.
I think you forgot
No one
to put
saw
the
it.
button
No one
for-
saw it.
Okay,
Second.
let's go for technical questions. How many frames per second did you record it? Haha.
Well,
Haha. Let me just
now
put
that you
some
ask.
30.
30.
Okay. My project is 60.
Boom. There he goes. There he goes.
But that's what you
That
call
sound like Frozen.
quickly problem solving.
There he goes.
There's some very fine quickly problem solving.
That
Thank
is
you very
very
much.
quick problems over
Do
here.
it.
What
Solving.
tech support.
Come again. Thank you. Come again.
Thank you. Come again.
So
If you want more frames or less
let
frames.
me
Guilherme is
check
like-
again.
Like Guilherme is like, no. This is.
I should be sleeping by now. Yeah, I'm just thinking.
I try another preview, guys.
Let's do it.
Nobody said it was going to be easy.
Oh.
was easy. Yeah, but you know, you're a scientist, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Carlos, while we wait,
Yeah.
what about you, man?
Me.
You-
Oh my
you-
goodness.
Oh, Guilherme plays the role reversal card.
Well, I'm just wing it. I'm just winging it. No, I am doing my training side. I have a course coming up in October,
That's very important.
and it's going to be pretty cool. So compositing course. If you want to sign up, you know where to go. roadtocomp.com, or you go to What School and you talk with the guys and see what's going on.
Great guys from Odds. We collaborate with them every now and then when we go and review the final works from the 3D classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that yearly.
You should come up and review the compositing class as well.
Well, we're
Let's
more
do it
than-
this time.
More than happy, more than welcome to accept it.
Yeah.
Should you
Okay,
guys
yeah.
invite us?
Yeah. We will.
Well,
It's going to be pretty fun. We had some really nice collaborations the last time. The results were outstanding as well. You have Daniel Sanz in there. He went with me to Malaysia to work in some of these movies. Mandalorian, Star Wars, Rise of the Skywalker.
I'm a very well-behaved man, and
Boom,
so
boom.
I'm gonna be watching The Mandalorian
For the first time.
first time on the 14th on Fox.
Yeah.
Mandalorian is awesome.
Or you're going to be waiting for
You mean the Mandalawesome?
Madaíl awesome.
Oh man, this was so much fun to work on. Like it's crazy. You know that we shot some of the stuff with this camera. You know, some of the forge.
You have a new file.
Try that.
Uh-huh.
Try that one.
You know the forge. When they go to the forge to
I
do
don't.
the-
I've never seen it.
Oh, you've never seen it? You've
I haven't. I'm waiting. I'm
Okay.
waiting to properly see it.
Okay.
Just
So I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
Thank you.
I'll show you. I'll show you the next time.
Thank you.
All right.
Just
So it's
look
this
at
one.
me when you're talking. Let's hope so. Let's like cross fingers.
It's perfect.
Let me
I've already seen
preview it
it.
first.
Come
Pretty
with
cool.
me if you want to live.
All right. Let's
see it.
show the people. Oh my god. Let's share the screen and boom.
Roll
Come with
makeup.
me if you want to live. Get to the chopper!
Again.
Come with me if you want to live. Get to the chopper!
Oh man, this is way too good.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
This is way it's so good.
I keep asking the animators to let me do their references, but they keep forgetting.
There's
And
like no, João. Like it's fine.
please
It's
let
fine.
me do the references.
We
And I
get you.
keep bouncing around and walking.
There's like Andy Serkis and there's you and yeah.
Let me just.
Who's
move
Andy? Andy who?
You know that he had some really harsh words to the visual effects artist.
Nope.
We were pretty pissed.
Really?
Yeah. The guy was saying that we only do like digital makeup and stuff. And all the animators that worked with him, they were like, "Bitch, please, we had to rework everything that you've done. So you believe that everything that you've done is on screen, but we had to rework everything. So it's not just like clicking the button and voila, that's done. No, it's a bit further than that. So yeah, they had to kind of put him in his place. The guy is brilliant. Don't get me wrong. He's freaking brilliant. But you can't just ditch all the visual effects artists. Everyone that works.
He probably doesn't know. Yeah. Well, the one person that says that is probably because he's ignorant in the sense that he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Completely.
And as Sting says in Englishman in New York, it takes a man to suffer ignorance and smile.
Oh
So
my
just
god.
Goodness.
We get so philosophical.
Oh my goodness.
And as Maui says in Moana, you're welcome.
Oh my god. Guilherme, how do you deal with this every single day?
He doesn't.
That's why he went further away. He's like,
South.
I'm done.
Bike.
I'm done with you guys.
See ya, bitches. I'm moving.
All right, guys. Shall we show some more videos of the awesome work that you guys do? Do you want to show some of your show reels, or do you want to show some of your advertising projects? What do you want to show?
You mentioned Max Mats in the beginning.
Yeah, that's. I think we should.
Yeah,
let's take a look at Max Mad.
Max Matt?
That's the project that we did like in the
I've mentioned it before.
in the COVID times.
Oh,
Yeah. That was a project
Beginning.
that we were working on when we all went home, basically, for 3 months.
In the beginning of COVID,
Let's have a look at
that
that.
was Max Matt.
We'll get to you, Sebastian. Wait.
Martelo, feito, pistola. Ficou a faltar um preço.
Está encravado!
Vamos lá, Matt.
Vamos!
Vocês conseguem. Apanhei.
Obrigada, Mate!
Não é Matt, é nada. Já está.
Garantir preços imbatíveis é a nossa missão. MaxMat, os profissionais dos preços baixos.
I would kill for that voice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's. I think we should see it again because it's
Yeah.
very rich. It's a very rich thing. I'm not sure if it's.
Como é que eles conseguem ter preços
Do like a
tão
director's
baixos?
comment.
Martelo, feito, pistola.
This was quite a challenge, not because that we were
Vamos lá, Matt.
each one in its own house, because we've been working with remote artists for quite a while, and the only difference is that we were working remotely, but with the proper tools. We've done it before with other people, so it wasn't that hard to do it among ourselves. It was very challenging though, in the sense that the project was halted for a little bit because they didn't know when we were able to shoot. These scenes were shot the moment that the government said we had some leeway, so we shot as soon as possible because you didn't know what was going to happen afterwards. There was actually a previous point in the process that we considered doing everything in 3D, changing the story a little bit, but then we stuck to the original story, which is much cooler than all the 3D alternatives, and then we shot it as soon as possible. But when we shot that, we had pretty much most of the 3D done by then, because we've been working on it for a couple of months.
It could go full CG, but you ended up having this live action interaction.
It was the best version of the spot. And we did it, and these guys had a lot of work with both the 3D team and the crew during the shot. So it was interesting. It was on one hand, it showed us that our pipeline works remotely, which is good. On the other hand, it showed that we could still work together as soon as stuff got a little bit easier. We could go back and film, because people always have us on the top of their mind with animation, which makes perfect sense. But sometimes we do film as well, and we mix live action with 3D and animation, and it's good for people to be aware of that when we have this kind of project with the mix of techniques and stuff and into one coherent narrative, it's very cool for us because we experiment on both fields. Right, Siri?
Huh?
Siri is answering. So who came up with this creative idea?
The creative agency, which is called Norma Jean,
Mm-hmm.
whose client is Maxmat, so they wanted a new spot for their prices, and they came up with this very cool idea, and they kind of roughed it out, and we brought it to life. We brought in techniques and drawings and art direction and sketches and concepts for the factory. They knew they wanted a big factory, but these guys came up with a humongous factory, actually.
Huge one. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, with
So
lots of detail.
You guys do pretty much everything end to end, is what we were discussing before, right? Like you guys can shoot.
Yeah, we shoot
and
as well.
and you take it to the last step of DI grading and finaling all of this.
Yeah, well, it's very interesting because of us three that started Nebula, actually, Gaspar, who is in the comment section, I think he probably went to sleep by now. I'm not sure, but
Changing diapers.
he graduated with me in 3D and multimedia stuff, and Guilherme graduated in cinema. And nowadays, they do the exact opposite. So Andrea's favorite technique is to shoot, and Guilherme's favorite technique is to use animation. That does not imply that. Yeah, Guilherme's still there. Yeah,
It's a loop.
And he's
I'm
awake.
just checking. I'm just checking.
So the glitch.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people that recorded loops to use in Zoom.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people just because sometimes you don't have to interact with the meetings. So there's a lot of people that just recorded hours of just or not even hours, just minutes of a single loop of you just staying in there and just quick
Just
click
nodding.
play and turn off your camera and you have the video.
No, I
just
have no idea.
running.
I did see the paper bookcases go down on one guy because everyone wanted to have bookcases on the back. But yeah, this was a very fun project. It has a lot of details. It was a very big team. Well, small considering the actual project, but it was big in the sense that it was remote. We had people in Brazil once again. We had people in Lisbon, in Algarve, in Faro. People all over the country, actually. People near the mountains.
It was a nice proof, man, that it's possible. It's possible to happen.
It has always been possible. You
Yeah.
know that. I mean, major studios have branches and local offices all over the world, and they work with each other and
Well,
all themselves.
In film, we were always told that it's absolutely impossible because of the secrecy of the projects. We don't even have internet in our computers at the studios. So it's a bit crazy, right?
No, but
because
you don't-
everyone can just pick up a phone and take a snapshot and leak that bit of footage. I know that happened before. There was accidents before because there's stupid people. But it's not by just saying, you guys don't have internet. It's like, yeah, well, everybody has internet on their phones. So when this came up, and especially because we were working on Disney projects, and you know how Disney is, like with all the
Super
audits and
secretive.
stuff,
Yeah.
it's secret. But the clients had to understand, right? Clients had to understand, like you either stop the project, or you carry on with extra careful. So that's what we tried to do. Just carry on with extra careful, and it was possible. Everyone realized that it was possible. For me, for the first week, I felt it was like really interesting. Second week, third week, 1 month, 2 months, I think we kind of lost the team spirit, like the look over the shoulder, and someone is doing something really cool, and you want to ask.
No, yeah, you missed that.
and-
That's one of the things that we missed. Just walking by and say, "Hey, man, that's pretty cool. How about? Have you ever considered turning a little bit to the left?" And someone goes, "Yeah, I haven't. That's a great idea." So that spontaneous feedback and collaboration kind of gets lost.
Yeah.
and we do realize that.
I do believe that this remote work is interesting because it just brings down the costs and lets everybody to just stay in their own countries and carry on working. But there's a lot of the learning process that gets wiped out.
Creative process.
Just not saying that we shouldn't do it. Like we should definitely do it. But it doesn't replace the human feeling and the team spirit that you get by being with other people. That's how I learned. That's how many people learned before. Is like it's by watching. It's just asking the cheeky question, right? It's sometimes like if you are in your own house and you have like you got stuck and you don't want to ask the stupid question to the guy. You only want to just do a Zoom call and saying, oh, to a senior guy, you want to I have a doubt here. Do you want to help me? That's something that you get by having like this
organic conversation.
Have to be close to
yeah,
people.
well, we've always tried to have that kind of team spirit while working remote, because we've always been at least partially working remote with freelancers and talent that came up on a project basis. I mean, we don't have any hair specialist in house, but sometimes we need to do hair. I'm just
Carlos is saying I ask stupid questions on Zoom all the time. Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but
Dimitri is saying I agree with Carlos.
not that Carlos, you with
me, and then Cesar is saying yes, all the questions on
Andrea
Zoom.
agrees that some stuff gets lost. Yeah.
I'm just saying is like you don't have Zoom calls constantly.
No,
if you want to ask the stupid question specifically to a person, especially if you are a junior artist, or if you are a senior artist and you want to just clarify something, and you want to ask the senior artist something, it's easier for you just to go like when the guy is passing. Oh, you just want to just show me something here, and if you just want to do a Zoom call, I don't know. It's a different feeling. For me, I felt it a bit different, but I felt that it was very efficient. All the meetings were very efficient. Everything was like running like a clock. Like boom, boom.
All of a sudden, everyone is Swiss.
Yeah.
Meetings start by the minute.
Yeah, it works. It works. It works. I give it that for sure. It works. There was no bullshit. There was no people arriving late to the meetings.
I'm just gonna get a coffee, man.
Yeah.
Wait.
Someone arrives late to the meeting. The meeting starts.
Yeah. Your loss.
It's like whoops.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's one of the good. What's the word?
Aspects
that you've learned.
No. Well. One of the good things that came with the other stuff. What? No, collateral damage, but in the positive way.
Yeah, but it gets a lot more individualist.
Yeah.
It does. Even on Zoom, I remember on MaxMat, we were like having these Zoom meetings, and even though everyone shared a little bit, still a lot of the things that if you had like this human presence all around, you would more organically give work or share or whatever, or solve some problems. And on those meetings you just want to be efficient, and then you end up not really sharing. You just keep a lot of things to yourself, and then
what I think we mean is not only the questions get lost, but the knowledge sharing gets lost. The tidbits that you found, the shortcut that you just found. You don't start a Zoom to share with everyone.
Exactly.
You can type it, you can email it, but it's not the same. It's not as organic as, hey guys, how about this?
I do believe that we proved the point that it is possible to work remotely, right? It is possible. We've
always known that. That's the good
proved,
part.
yeah, we knew that, and we proved to the clients that it is possible. It doesn't get leaked. Technically, it's possible to do. Okay, of course, with some problems like with the lagging and all of these bandwidth issues. That depends on how you work. I know you guys probably brought the computers home.
Yeah.
Well,
but some of them.
Some of them. Yeah.
Okay. So, did you use any kind of remote connection and any kind of Teradici or?
We worked a lot of from TeamViewer. I remember just working from TeamViewer for with the PCs on at Nebula, but it was manageable,
Yeah, it's doable once you get used to it, right?
Yeah.
The first reaction is like, oh no, because you were so used to.
We were used to it already because so many times that someone got home and still
wanted to do something.
Get into TeamViewer and let's just work remotely. Yeah. So we're used to it already. So
it was fine for you. It was like a simple, a simple transition. Yeah, we did a simple transition. For me, it was just like getting used to the speed and getting used to slow down. I think this is one of the things that we've learned is like slow it down. You're gonna have to do the job. You can do it, but just take it slow. Like you adapt to the speed, and it's gonna be fine, right?
You think it's slower now?
Oh, it was definitely slower, right? But the difference between having the computer right there or being in a remote connection, it was definitely slower.
No,
right?
no. Well, I mean, he was working locally, but for example, he had to set up the render farms, which were the main computers at Nebula. So whoever needed to take one computer home did. Some people already had proper workstations at home for fun or leisure or their own. So we just entered those into our render pipeline, and from those points they accessed the main render farm or the machines. And we've always had everything on the cloud, so
that's perfect.
We don't have a local server. Everything is online on the cloud.
For us, we do in compositing, we do a lot of paint work, and the first thing you lose is the pressure sensitivity on the Wacom.
Yeah,
that goes
you
like
mean remotely?
Poof, yeah, remotely. Poof, that's gone. For us, that's certainly like a drawback. You go like, how can I do this now?
Why don't you take the Wacom hardware home?
Well, because you can use the Wacom, but you lose because you are still working remotely.
We always work locally. Okay.
Oh yeah, bringing the computers is a problem, right? Bringing the computers was a problem. You could have a computer, or you could bring a computer, but just to connect to your machine back at the studio.
Okay.
For security reasons.
Yeah, I understand that. We just took them home.
Complicated. Just a few people were able to bring
locally.
One of the computers just for review. Definitely the supervisors could bring the computer to have a more hands-on and especially monitor, color calibrated monitor to review the work. But the artists just couldn't bring the computer home. And it kind of worked because everybody has like any kind of computer. If you're working remotely, any kind of computer will work because you are still working with your workstation. So that's the beauty of it, right? You can have any workstation anywhere, and
our remote work was a different kind of remote, more an easier one actually.
Guilherme actually worked from his phone.
Tell us about that.
This guy managed to work on Premiere and After Effects on the phone.
Oh my goodness!
You're like, what? No.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, sometimes it happened. We had some projects that were rendering, and I had to get out for some reason. And I managed to go with my iPhone in TeamViewer and manage the render, stop and exporting and stuff like that. It's minor stuff, but
it does the trick, right?
The trick, exactly.
It does the trick.
That's why he was on his phone starting the renders. That's why in the end he didn't listen to
rendering complete.
It didn't work.
Oh my goodness. All right. Shall we show another video? What do you guys want to show?
What do we have left?
We have Intermarché, we have Mongo, and we have the two reels.
Okay, no. Let's. I would say go with either Intermarché or Umbongo.
Yeah.
Which one?
Okay, so we could go from Intermarché first because we talked about our ability to not only do full animation stuff, but also compositing, etc., and real life shooting, etc. So Intermarché is a good example of that.
All right.
Terça e quarta.
We apologize.
Terça e quarta, Intermarché. Terça e quarta, terça e quarta, terça e quarta, Intermarché.
Agora à terça e quarta, os melhores frescos a preços ainda mais baixos.
Intermarché.
One more time?
Yeah.
Terça e quarta.
Terça e quarta.
Terça e quarta, Intermarché. Terça e quarta. Terça e quarta. Terça e quarta, Intermarché.
Agora à terça e quarta, os melhores frescos a preços ainda mais baixos.
Intermarché.
So, and this is a very peculiar project.
No
Not only-
animals or vegetables were harmed.
were harmed in the making of this
except,
spot.
except the last tomato.
Yeah, because we threw it on a wall. This is a very peculiar project because not only it really mixes live action with CG. We here at Nebula had a very direction and supervising role to it because we were assisted by another studio called Glimpse. I'm not sure if who is watching us. I'm pretty sure he's not.
At this time.
No, he's a very morning guy, so I'm pretty sure he's asleep by now. But Rui and his team managed to work with us on this and create this beautiful spot that you're seeing. And so yeah, Miguel was telling us to choose this one because of all the interaction with live action, as I spoke before on the previous one, on the MaxMat one. So
Was this all Cinema 4D as well?
No.
No. There are some fish that were created and animated in Cinema 4D, but some of this is
Houdini.
Houdini as well. Yeah.
Nice.
So because again there was a different studio working with us, so the pipeline shifted a little
Guilherme,
bit.
you probably know this. Do you think they actually used Houdini on this? For the eyes, I think, right? Guilherme?
He's asleep. I told you. Get him to sleep.
Guilherme. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yes, they used Houdini for the simulation of the ice here in the first shots, and then for the simulation of all the vegetables and fruits jumping.
Yeah,
so
but, yeah, but
the animation, I think it's all done in cinema. Yeah.
The fishes and the shrimps, etc. They are Cinema 4D.
Yeah, some After Effects with the cow dancing on the chalkboard. Yeah, but that's it. We had a lot of fun doing that as well. I mean,
how long did it take to finish this one?
1 month.
Yeah, I was gonna say a month and a half, but yeah, maybe a month and a little bit.
Yeah.
And we had fun too. It was different because it's a very music-based stuff, which usually it isn't. And the music was not of our choosing.
The famous Baby Shark.
Yeah, baby
It was
shark.
Steve Rucker.
It was not Steve Rucker. But it works. I mean, in fact,
It works, man. It's a catchy song.
Hey, I did this and that. Oh, terça quarta dura. I go, yeah.
Oh, catchy.
So it works, yeah. So it's pretty funny. So yeah, it's a different project for a retail supermarket chain, which we don't do a lot. But then again, retail supermarket chains don't do this kind of spot very often. So that was fun.
Cool.
Right, Miguel?
Oh, you're looking at me.
Miguel is like, boom,
No,
I'm
because
done.
the faces are
right, Miguel.
The faces are switching. When I looked at João, I'm looking the other side. So I was looking at João on the screen.
I can swap the cameras.
I was looking at João on the screen. It was looking the other side. I was like, I don't care. He's not looking at me.
What do you mean I'm not looking at you?
Do you want to show the last one, Umbongo?
Yeah. So
that one's cool too.
All
That
right.
one was the first proper project that we did in Cinema 4D after the short film.
Oh yeah,
Right?
I was I just helped a little bit in the beginning, like setting out with the
Yeah,
Guilherme, the directing, the animatic. Yeah, you
Go
can
ahead.
you can play it the first time and then I'll
We'll shut up.
talk a little bit.
I have to go back again. Uh-oh.
I don't have a mouse.
Yeah.
It's on the other screen.
Oh yeah, it's on the comments.
Ah, okay.
Carlos has 50 money.
Let's do it again. Iconic.
Oh yeah.
Manga! Água, bongo, água! Força!
Ei! Esquecemos de pôr esta banana com pernas.
Uma banana com pernas! Olhem, malta! São os açúcares e os ingredientes artificiais! Eles querem entrar num pouco! Vamos apagá-los! Anda cá! Não escapas!
Já foste? Toma! levar um bom para a escola.
Feito com 80% de fruta, 20% de água, sem adição de açúcares nem ingredientes artificiais, o novo umbongo é outra história.
Doesn't get old.
It ages quite well, I guess, because it's a very specific.
Yeah, it's a different style, right?
Yeah, I mean, Umbongo had this visual rebrand a couple of years ago. It's last year, 2 years ago, and they wanted the spots to follow their visual rebrand. So our unofficial brief was, if we were to pause every single frame, would it feel like a painting? Because would it feel like the visual rebrand? Because all of the visual rebrand has brushes and strokes and that sort of visual look, and we would like to feel that in every frame that we created, and we kind of got that. I think they were very happy, and we were too.
So was this one that Flip Andrade worked with you guys?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flip came up with those structures. Sorry, Flip helped us get those structures on the jungle. I mean, the towers, the water tower, the structures that we're about to see now. So Flip worked on this. How would this tower look like? How would the windmill, the cart, all that stuff? How would that look like? So that the modeling team would go after it was approved. And I mean, we had fun creating that part, because we kind of expanded on the original version of the Umbongo universe. They just had this very generic top of mountain and factory, Umbongo factory, which couldn't have this industrial look, even though it was a factory. So how you make a factory out of bamboo and wood and lianas and all that stuff? So if you can pause on those
in the beginning, right?
On those frames, like the third scene, I guess, way back. That one.
That one.
So we came up with that. You can see that structure on the front that moves the carts, I guess. You can see the cart on the upper right. You can see the main water tower. There's one with the windmill on the back. We created that one, and we call it the R&D shed. They would get new information from new fruits from all over the world. So we named every single one. One of those, I think, is the one with the slide to the left.
The one over here, yeah.
The one on the top. It's the food the pantry where they keep the fruit to make the juice and stuff. So we created several logic elements that were. There's a cafeteria. One of them is a cafeteria because they have to eat and drink umbongo fruits. So we created this universe within the universe so that they could expand and create new stories and create new chapters of this intro story, so to speak. And yeah, I that was the part I enjoyed the most.
Yeah, Flip was a nice addition to bring that logical aspect of everything, how everything kind of worked together. Even like in the first shot where you have the old highland, Flip thought about a way of like having a dock where the
fruits
dog
from all over the world.
and the dog had the connection to the Telferic. How do you say
the cart? Yeah,
the
cart.
cart?
Yeah, the cart.
Yeah?
Cable card, yeah.
The cable cart. Okay, that you see. So there's the simple dock. He had a much more elaborate dock, and then everything made sense. But still, you that doesn't mean anything. You just want to tell how the juice is made, right? And how the sugars and whatnot, and also that in that aspect you thought about, okay, let's like to have this visual difference between all the world and the characters that have this painterly 2D 3D-ish style, but the sugars that are bad for you are the ones that they are almost cartoons, almost
like
2D. Exactly. Yeah. They have this outline and feel and
more rough finish.
Exactly. So not only that it was a visual decision that we made, but also it came up to be a technical challenge to come up to solve. We weren't expecting that situation.
We had a pleasant surprise though. Rendering time was pretty fast.
Oh yeah. I mean, those shots rendered in seconds.
Really?
Yeah, because everything was like painted textures on a self-illuminating channel.
Nice.
Just some simple,
Nice and easy.
Cinema 4D standard materials, some noises, some
Tune shader?
layers, tune shaded for the sugars, yeah. But everything else was really simple enough to render. But I was almost out of this project. I was just following from literally from the other room. I was alone sitting on the other room trying to keep my mind on don't feed these animals short. I had to begin the Bumbong project with Guilherme, and in the end I just jumped in and helped to finish it. But yeah, every time I visit the guys in the main room, everyone like being completely silent.
I
like,
love that because
fuck off!
No, everyone was. This one was a super collaborative project because we had a couple of artists of each section, so it was fun because you had to have collaboration. I mean, there was no one man show section at all. There was no one painter. There were several painters. There were several composers. There were several animators. So it was. I remember recalling a very particular or specific team spirit regarding that.
It
that
was
project. It was
very
pretty cool.
In comparison with the short, I think it was even a bigger team project than the short. It was
because it was slower. It was shorter in length, so everything had to be a lot more crunched than 2 years because it was 1 month. So everyone was in the same room.
1 month to finish this.
This took about 1 month.
Wow.
No, it was.
I think it was almost 3.
No, wait.
I think it was
No,
almost 3.
It was a bit more, no?
Yeah,
it must have been more. This is 1
This
minute
one
long.
was 3 months, but we did all from scratch, even the characters, the rigging, everything.
12 characters.
Yeah, so we started proper animation 1 month and a week in.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Crazy.
what's your favorite memory of that project, Guilherme?
Probably.
man, I'm too sleepy, man.
What? What did you say?
Probably the super fast rendering times.
No, I said that one.
Because since we had the comparison with
the short
with Don't Feed These Animals short, man.
It took 9 months.
Yeah, we took 9 months of continuous rendering time. Okay. Wow. Not only in house but also with the render farm.
Sebastião
It was crazy.
worked with us, and he's very
16 character amigos.
and he's saying that he
with the sugars, that's great. 12.
yeah, because the Umbongo family is about 12
and the
characters,
kid in the end
and then
counts.
4 more sugars, so that totals 16 characters.
Freaking hell, man.
So we did 16 characters.
It's a hell of a job.
Or the main ones finished in about a month, in a couple of weeks at most, and while the other ones who were way later in the production were also later in the actual shot. So production was very in sync with the animatic. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we didn't do the full 16 in a month and a bit, but yeah, we were up and animating a month afterwards.
Crazy.
And yeah,
It was good, man.
But it was fun. Yeah.
9 months against 3 months.
Yeah.
No,
rendering time is like half an hour versus 9 months.
Oh.
In the short, I was pulling my hair out because.
Yeah, let's talk about the hair bug. Did you know about the hair bug?
Yeah, there was a moth in the air. No, yeah, we find out there was this bug in the hair system in C4D. But it's really random. We talked with these guys that made an awesome short that used hair as well, beautiful long hair, and they didn't experience this problem at all. They had no idea what we're talking about. But when we talked about this with the Maxon team, they knew about it, but they had no idea how to solve it. And basically what happened was, since Lobo has this very short hair, we noticed that, okay, I make all the look there for the hair, okay, in the T-pose, and once we start moving it, the hair begins to make all these
This checker
pattern, you know, that in each square of the checker pattern, the hair flows in an opposite direction.
Oh goodness. Oh
yeah, but we didn't have anything that could lead to this situation.
So you couldn't reproduce the problem and send an example to
I
the
could.
to the guys?
I did it on a simple sphere. Then I transformed the sphere, and the problem was there. Okay, so I sent the problem to them, and they had no way of fixing it. And I remember we were like into animation already.
Oh man, that's the moment where you don't wanna get stuck in these problems,
dude. We were actually using this thing called XRefs on Cinema 4D. Basically, you know the concept. You have this master file, and then you get it from
proxies
for animation. You animate it from get the carrot from this file. So you change anything on this file, and it update.
Yep.
But sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's not really healthy if you start animating with it and then you change it, because some bad things can happen, and they did happen a lot of times. The master rig for the Lobo, it's still called Master 06, okay? Because up to 05 he had so many problems that with my really limited knowledge of Cinema 4D, I spent so many nights trying to figure that out. Something that Maxon didn't know how to figure out. Okay, it was a really nightmare, completely nightmare. And we're not even talking about render design, so it's just a matter of getting it looking right. Eventually, we got it looking right of making a duplicate of the mesh and having this mesh warp. Whatever, and eventually it worked.
But but that was a workaround, because by then we were working with R19,
18 and 19, yeah.
And they were already working on.
But
the
still,
engine.
it still doesn't work.
It's still not fixed. Yeah,
it's not fixed yet.
But it was definitely on their. It was
one of those.
It wasn't on their roadmap of fixes to R20, because R20 came up with a lot of new features back then. Stuff. So a random, very obscure fur bug was not on their priorities. So we had to deal with it with the glasses. Deal with it.
Yeah, but okay, it worked. We had to almost reanimate a lot of shots because the solution managed to fuck up all the parenting, the hierarchy of the animations in the rig. And
what an adventure!
It was.
What an adventure!
And in terms of render times, so. These guys in Dumbong were rendering in seconds, and I was remembering.
You were crying in the corner.
I was doing this close-up shot, and it took almost 3 hours to render with one frame in a dual 1080 Ti. So I was like, oh my god, it was a nightmare. Really. Okay. To get back to the previous answer, what would we change? Don't use hair.
We're gonna make bold characters.
Bold characters. There's no hair at all.
Like turtles and well, not hedgehogs. No, not hedgehogs. Like turtles, fish. Do scales count?
They're cool.
Okay, scales. So fish and turtles. Hey, we're doing Nemo. Go.
Nemo remembers.
And so
all right,
we had fun. I mean,
we're already in 3 hours, Mark. 3 hours, and still 10 people staying with us. Crazy.
Our families love us.
Yeah, our families love us a lot. Man.
Shall I drop? We have last two things, which is both show reels, and I think it's worth watching, man. It's
So let's just watch and not comment a lot.
Let's not say anything.
Let's see both.
There's no sound, right?
Let's see both.
Oh yeah. We need to turn off.
So we should sing.
We should.
Try with the sound, no?
Sorry.
try with the sound, or do you think it's not?
If we do that and YouTube doesn't like us, they're gonna take the whole thing down.
The copyright is gonna hit us
sing on
straight
top.
away.
I can sing on top.
Yeah, the algorithm doesn't.
Yeah.
You know,
the last time it happened the same thing. Like we were showing something, and they literally dropped the hammer, and then we lost all the interaction that was live and everything. Man, Facebook doesn't play
on top.
YouTube.
Yeah, we'll sing.
I see
All
what's
right.
happening. Yeah.
Which one first?
You're face to face with
Guilherme?
greatness and it's
All right.
strange. Don't even know how you. Ooh.
Guilherme, tell us about this.
So that's probably my last.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. Probably my last 4 years of films.
We're revealing a lot of the short film here.
Mainly short shots.
Oh,
and
look at that!
also
Super cool. Yeah.
Advertising.
Super duper cool. Look at that.
Yeah, says the guys who does Mandalorian.
Well, but in your defense, I don't have the same creative input that you have in all this stuff. So
I'm just doing 8-bit music.
oh my goodness.
And the factory.
So, if you had to choose one of these projects, which one gave you the bomb? I know it's a hard question. What's your favorite baby?
Definitely the short.
The short.
It was the toughest, but the
most rewarding.
Yeah, the most rewarding, definitely.
If you guys want to see Guilherme's showreel with sound, we can't reproduce the sound, but if you want to see it, you have the link right there. And yeah, just go to Vimeo and give it a try. It's awesome with sound. I wish we could do it. But yeah, thank you Facebook, thank you YouTube.
Sebastião says, isto foi o pior autoridade para a segurança motoqueira e rodoviária da minha life.
All right.
Sebastião.
Let's show Miguel's showreel as well.
And now, for Miguel's showreel.
Showreel 2020 presents.
Wow.
Gosh. Lights, camera, popcorn. Flower! It's Christmas time, guys!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I love this one.
Oh, look at that.
I don't.
Inflatable buildings. This one, I like this one as well.
Yeah, I like it too.
All right.
Similar stuff, yeah.
Same question. What is your favorite baby, man?
It's obvious. It's the one that we put our heart and soul.
Yeah.
Not just our mind into bringing up some good product for everyone involved, but it's almost like a child.
It's a child, right? You spend so much time with all that. That you have to. You either enjoy that or you're not going to finish. Yeah.
At some points, this is a love and hate relationship. You know?
I
love hate.
We're the first haters of our shows. Yeah. It's like constantly, this sucks.
And when you're doing something for you, this happens a lot with me. Each time I'm doing something for me, I take it a lot more personal, and I'm very critic. If I'm doing something for someone, I look at it in a more professional way and saying like, no, this is what the client asked. This is looking pretty cool. When I'm doing it for me, I feel like it's never finished. It's never a finished product.
Yeah.
I don't want to show it and it's not there yet. I don't know. It's kind of like an endless loop. That
there was this saying that we constantly said on the short film. It was like, art is never perfect. It's just finished. It's just completed.
Yeah,
you are never happy with the result. And you
read
can
the
constantly read the manuals. Manuals? Books? What books? The world?
The books on art.
Yeah. Well, that's a cool example. With those pieces, we're just like, let's go. It's good enough. Sometimes we're like losing ourselves in the little details. Oh, that mask and what. Just the hell with it.
It's fine.
It's the whole concept.
It's the story,
idea.
right? It's the story.
Just a feeling of like.
That's the issue with doing this thing. Sometimes we are pixel fucking a shot, and then if you look at it from a different perspective, you're like, if you did your job well, if the director did your job well, you're not looking at that. You're looking at the bigger story. So that's the big issue with this.
Yeah, I remember the team having that feeling, especially them, with the short film. But we were also constantly reminded, because of the process that we put ourselves through, that in the end, even though it was art, so to speak, it wasn't a commercial product, and it was our art. It was also a commercial product for ourselves as a showcase, and for someone else, which were all the companies that we had a key agreement with.
Yeah,
that
trusting you and
they give us the stuff. Now we need to give them back what they want, because we promised that we would deliver a short film by date, whatever. We did not deliver by the first date, maybe the second or the third, but it was worth the wait. We hope.
How do you, as a producer, deal with these guys, because they want to carry on, right? And you have to refrain them from just going forever. How
it didn't.
How did
he
didn't have a choice?
No
I would have to quote Queen on this and go, "Show must go on."
Guilherme, how was it? Was he always bugging you, or like was like no, there's no choice on this one?
No, I wasn't actually. And
but because I was directing, but I was also producing. So I think I was most that guy, the guy that was
kept remembering, right?
Worried with the timing and worried with we need to finish.
But let's try another new thing. Let's try another thing.
But the good thing is we did not have all the other parties involved breathing on our necks. When is it ready? When is it ready?
Yeah, that's
that
the
was not
good
happening.
thing.
So that was easy. I didn't have to say anything to them, because on the other side they were just do your thing. It'll be done by then. And let's not forget that we were delivering stuff on the side. The Christmas postcards to each company.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
All the videos, the behind the scenes and stuff. So we were delivering stuff. It's not as if they weren't getting anything at all. But the original plan, of course, it got stretched a little bit. I wouldn't say out of hand, but a little bit.
I can imagine, man. That must have been. I don't know. If it's a passion project, you can carry on as long as.
Yeah, you just have to remember it's not everyone's passion project. It was a commercial project for the companies involved. So,
yeah.
But that kind of, they weren't breeding, but even though we took longer than we were supposed to.
Yeah, we felt pressure.
We kept that on our minds. I'm pretty sure. But
we pressured ourselves.
Yeah.
Nobody pressured it, but we did it ourselves. Yeah.
So they pretty much balanced it. The desire of doing something better, and it's our own project, with the tiredness of being 2 years in the same thing. Plus, someone's waiting for this, so let's just wrap it up.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they can go throughout the short movie
September 10th.
and they'll go, we're missing this, we're missing that, we're missing this, we're missing that.
Oh man, that's always the issue, man.
Yeah, but thing
that's
is,
always the issue.
We were brave enough to just move forward. You can't go back. Just go.
You're gonna have to close it, right? Wrap the show and say, yeah, we need to show this, or else. I don't know.
Hello
the
world.
time has passed. Yeah. Gonna have to be.
Well, but you know what? Sometimes when we watch something that you did like a couple of months or years ago, sometimes you don't really feel, oh, that's cool. It's just okay. And 2 weeks or so, I watched the shorts from Miguel because someone went to my place and,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, let's
What
watch the
was the
short film."
reaction?
No, they liked it, but the like I was self-centered at that time. At that time, okay? I was more important, more interested in my own reaction because I was thinking, I'm going to concentrate on the things that I don't like, and let's see how that goes. And I was really surprised because I was like, oh.
It's actually pretty good.
This is pretty cool. I really liked it, you know.
Like,
yeah, I was like, oh, this is not as bad as I was thinking.
Oh man, no, it's brilliant, man. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Don't even think about it. It's brilliant.
you were going like,
People need to see it.
well.
That's the thing. People need to see it. You need to bring it out and let people watch it because it's super fun.
So we're gonna deliver the link very soonish. First, I know the I'm pretty sure we're gonna post some stuff regarding our Instagram channel first, because a specific Don't Feed These Animals Instagram channel, and then we're gonna post a specific YouTube link for the live premiere to happen.
Well, but it's no surprise. It's already on. The channel is Nebula Studios channel. It's already there.
But the actual link.
Oh yeah.
It's not done yet, so we're gonna post it.
Cool.
Like hell after that Instagram one, and then off we go.
And let's see if we can pull up more ideas to.
No, we have one. We have.
Yeah, man. There's a few, man.
There's the Alan scene from Jurassic Park 3.
The Alan scene from Jurassic Park. Yeah.
I would love to see the one from Jurassic Park 1 when they see the dinosaurs for the first time.
Oh man, you need to go earlier than that. I don't know. I can imagine like Dirty Dancing. The moment where she jumps and you're just like, woo!
I had one suggestion of going for Nosferatu. Okay, you know the movie Nosferatu? Nosferatu. Nosferatu is one of the first horror movies with vampires.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
1927, something like that, you know. But yeah, it's a classical horror movie. Okay, but I had someone. You should pay an homage to movie making, and you should make Nosferatu.
Oh man, there's so many.
Charlie
things.
Chaplin.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
Yeah, but I think we should
black and white and stuff.
Since we have to gather followers, we should go back to something more
mainstream,
political, mainstream, something like that brings more people.
The Trump stuff is just
Carrot
explodes,
Biden.
man.
That's a win.
It's just that just
almost
explodes.
a win. Yeah.
Insanity.
Read the books.
Read the books. Man, we have 3 hours and 20 minutes.
We're having fun. But we're running out of stuff to watch.
Yeah. I think it's time. I think it's time to wrap. What do you think, Guilherme?
Yeah.
Guilherme was like, yes.
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 There's
Thank
one
God,
question
let's
there
finish
that Sebastião did.
Look at that smile. Look at that smile.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sebastião.
I never seen Guilherme so happy. Yeah, that question there.
After that inspirational quote, I wonder when will Nebula start planning the new short? Oh.
Well, I'm going to answer
That's
that
the question.
with another question. Are you insane? Do you care for us?
Who?
Do you think that only these couple of months? Well, no, it's been a year, right? Yeah, of course. Muito bom, Demetrio. Of course, Demetrio is laughing because we're not gonna the short because it's done. But let's create additional stuff, related stuff, and see what. Let's see what we can do with this and what other stuff we can get out of this. And because if you think about it, there's this whole new IP. I mean, there's a new story. We've tried really hard to explore, to see what's going on, what we have, what we can improve upon. I mean, through other people's eyes, be it producers from networks or channels or studios.
You need to learn from it,
and
you need to milk that cow.
Yeah. Before we start a new
it's such a nice one.
Yeah.
That you don't want to just move to another and have like people need to watch it.
Yeah, of course.
Because until now it was just like festivals and and like small gatherings. Like now, people are gonna be able to see what is all about, and you're gonna have the public reaction, general public reaction.
And we're gonna
so it's gonna be really
able to properly show it, and people that we by any reason did not elect to see it beforehand, they're gonna see it. So I'm pretty sure a couple of new opportunities will show up, and new stuff, and new thought processes, and new things. Plus, Sebastian, we're broke. We broke the piggy bank to do this, so we're not gonna do this ever again in the short future. It took us 12 fucking years.
12.
Nebula is a broke teenager by now.
Yeah, we're gonna make like Umbongo, really fast renderings. Well, it can be done, but we wrote not only the story but the whole concept behind Don't Feed These Elements. We tried to create this idea that, as you said, if we could milk it, not just like commercially, but also story-wise.
Progress into a
exactly
bigger movie. Right?
We already created the whole universe and different paths, either like as a TV show with the kind of story engine that you can put into episodes and seasons, etc., and also as a feature film, etc., like that. So it's also all part of a bigger endeavor that we try to accomplish. Of course, not produce it, but that's a completely
It will
different
come, man. It will come. It will come. I'm pretty sure.
Well,
if you only knew what the private chat with the team is going through.
I have more than 100
Name and shame. Name and shame.
More than 100 messages to read. I can't do it.
I am a gentleman. For I will not do
that.
I don't know. I just saw people calling me drunk, so. I'm perfect.
No.
Do you want some more?
Not until the second bottle.
Come on. Yeah, exactly.
This is gonna.
I'm not new on this.
This is how it's gonna work out. We're gonna finish this. There's some open bottles. I'm pretty sure Carlos has either a nice balcony or a nice set of grass on the outside, which we parked next to.
Yeah.
I'm
on the third floor. I'm on the third floor.
You can jump.
How high? And we're gonna finish our bottles. And if you guys want, just tell
João
us.
just said we're gonna finish our buttholes. That's what
our buttholes.
We're gonna finish our buttholes.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much for coming.
I have something for you before we go. I want to offer you. I have another one for you, Guilherme.
I was wondering what those boxes
were.
Yeah.
This is for you. This is for you.
It's a lovely white box.
Daima.
Thank you so much.
Carlos, we also have something for you, but I think they forgot. We have a poster.
I didn't forget. I didn't have it with me.
But we have like this. How do you say, limited edition?
Oh, nice.
Posters done by hand printing. I don't know what's the word for serigraphy.
Serigraphy.
Oh man, please send it my way because I'll put it here in the studio.
Well,
yeah,
absolutely.
My present is a box around the cup. Thank you so much. I love this.
This is a little something. The last time I offered this to the Genton brothers. And it's just a mug from RTC VFX Academy.
So if I hit Guilherme with this, is he getting mugged?
He's gonna get mugged. Just don't put it on the washing machine because it's gonna die.
Well, I have bad news for you, man.
Die?
Yeah, it's gonna die.
I don't have one.
Good. If you wash my hand, it's fine.
Cheers, man.
But yeah. Just something for you to remember this day.
Thanks so much. I'm gonna put it right next to my THU mug, because I have one.
Oh, I have one too.
I have one too. So I'm gonna drink either from this one or from that one, and they're pretty good mugs.
Thank you,
And well, thank you so much. Like this was pretty epic. We are like 3 hours and a half. You can only go this far, and still having a lot of people watching.
Yeah,
which is pretty insane.
Oh no, Sebastian was saying whatever is happening after this, just record it.
Yeah,
we're gonna you know what? I'm gonna start a Skype video with the team, and whoever wants answers the phone.
Now
we're going live on Instagram channels and whatnot. Why not, right?
Just get your glass of wine. We'll get our mugs.
Your
and
glass
we'll talk
of
later.
wine.
Yeah, because I can't say bottle because you hear butthole. So
butthole.
I'm a sexy guy.
And we should finish with this. Yeah. I'm a sexy guy.
Wait, David, please quote this. David, please quote this. I'm a sexy guy.
David. I'm going in. I'm going to enjoy it.
I'm a sexy guy.
All right, guys.
you.
Thank you so much. This was pretty epic. This was insane. I knew that this was gonna go sideways.
Went all of this loop, okay.
But we got back on track.
Yeah.
We're that good.
Not sure.
Thank you so much for bringing in the demo and all of this
you for having
and all of this fun.
It was our pleasure.
I hope we can do this again at some point and show up some new stuff that you guys have been doing.
When we did the first one, we were not expecting both you and us, I guess, to have a second one for the short film. But here we are, so I'm pretty sure we can, in a couple of months from now, get a third reason to get together again. With Guilherme in Lisbon. So that he doesn't fall asleep on his chair.
And I need to improve my setup to have a third guest here.
You're going to need a bigger studio, man.
I'm going to need a bigger studio.
Or we can set up everything at Nebula. It's too much stuff to take. But it's up to you, mate. I can help you packing.
Takes a month to set up all this stuff. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you for showing up. And for the rest of the people watching, thank you so much for sticking around. Again, 3 hours and a half.
We are very sorry.
We're very sorry.
Yes.
We are very sorry for this. I'm gonna carry on doing this. If you guys enjoy, just drop some comments, like, share,
subscribe, hit the bell button for more updates.
All of those things. And yeah, remember October 12th we start the compositing course at Art School. If you want to know more about visual effects, drop us a message and you can
said October 12th?
October 12th.
Yeah, you know, the first lesson of that comp course will probably be with questions regarding the comp of our short film, which is on September 10th.
Oh.
So September 10th, the short movie.
That's how you steal a day,
October 12th. October 12th.
Boom, 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 boom.
So a month and 2 days later, Carlos, how did they do the comping on that short film?
Is it possible?
Impossible!
Nani? And you are officially invited to be judge guest in our last days where we show the people what we've been working on. So yeah, thank you very much once again.
To you, man.
Bye. 3 hours and a half, and
did we break a record? Right
oh
here?
man, yeah. The last record is 2 hours and 40 minutes, so we are
New
almost
world
1 hour.
record.
I'm probably not gonna do any other episode with 3 hours and a half.
How we say in Portugal is chupa.
And buffachion, because it didn't break.
It
didn't break, man. It was worth the money. Buffachion. And
that's a nice way to end this. Buffachion.
Peace
Oliveira!
Miguel Oliveira. We need to give a big shout out to Miguel Oliveira, man.
He's watching us.
Winning on the MotoGP.
Oh, he just joined.
He's definitely watching us.
Yeah,
yeah. It was 9 people. It's 10 people now.
It's Miguel. He just joined.
Yeah.
It's Miguel.
It's just joined. So yeah. Thank you so much for coming in and for the shout out.
What Miguel did was muito bom.
Miguel's metro.
I almost had a stroke watching that thing because I live MotoGP like.
Yeah, for those who don't know,
like some of the people watch football, I watch MotoGP.
Miguel Oliveira is not a VFX artist.
He's not a VFX. He is.
But he does magic though.
He is. He does magic with the teeth. Like
the teeth?
Yeah. He's a dentist. He's a dentist. Miguel Oliveira is a dentist.
You're kidding.
Yeah, he's a dentist. And then
No,
he studies and he works with his dad as a dentist.
He does?
He's a dentist, yeah. I swear to you.
Dentist by day.
Yeah, he's a dentist. Well, now he's just a
It's like
professional driver.
it's like wait. We should do this while we're talking about automotive sports. We should talk also about Elizabeth Jacinto. Because she's a woman.
Yeah.
Which they have the world a little bit harder. And she's a truck driver.
She's doing an African race.
And she's the teacher, man. She's a high school teacher.
She's a high school teacher.
She's a high school who happens to be in the So she's awesome.
And all of these guys that do motorsports, some of them can be professional drivers, but most of them need to pay their bills.
It's like
some don't have the driver's license.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the Luxembourg soccer team, you know? Exactly. Like plumbers and...
Has to.
That goes for war as well. You know, in World War I, Liechtenstein went to war. Like 20 of them, because there are many. And then, so 20 went to war, and they came back 20 plus 1, because they made a friend along the way. So there's
It's the first time that someone came back from war with an extra soldier.
So warriors by day, friends by night, man. Want to come up to Liechtenstein? That's pretty cool, man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, sorry, Danielle.
sent-
Sorry. No, we're going to bed too, okay?
This is taking a turn. I'm going to bed.
So are we. So are we. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Danielle is coming here tomorrow, actually.
You mean tonight? He's
We need to talk.
Well, there's still some more wine, Danielle.
Yeah. Actually,
Yes.
I have some wine from Danielle's father that produced some really nice wine. So yeah, maybe you can try that. All right, I think it's over. Call me maybe.
Hey, I just met you. My dad is crazy. Sorry, I can't rhyme with wine.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys.
Thank you.
This is the way. Bye bye. Jacques. Supposed to be that
No.
is it over? It's over.
Still going.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See you
We're going to
guys.
our after party now.
Yeah.
Bye.
After hours.